Set the world on fire.
Please welcome Tom Summery.
In your heart.
I'm here, and your
In
white
my
privileges are
heart,
going
I
to
have
save you
but
tonight, okay, guys?
one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim.
Any government is to monopolize as much violence as possible in order for it to inflict it on as many citizens as possible.
I've been on this like weird anarchist arc for a few months now. This is playing by their rules, exactly how they are written.
Me. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame.
You're watching the Dog and Chicken Show. Like, share, subscribe.
That's right. It's time for the Dog and Chicken Show. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 121 of the Dog and Chicken Show, Swatting. We'll get into that and much, much more. But first, as always, what are y'all drinking tonight? I am trying to be responsible, and I'm only going to drink beer, but I'll probably drink a lot of it. So I'm starting with a Guinness. But in case the stars come into play, I do got a bottle of Revelton honey whiskey in front of me in case I have to take shots. So I'm prepared. Tony.
I am going to dip into some lovely scotch. I've got a couple of beautiful bottles of Glendronach here. I've got a 12 and a 15 year. I'm going to start with the 12 and work my way up.
Fantastic. I grabbed a bottle of Yellow Spot today. I found on sale for like $50. I was like, hey, that's a pretty good deal.
$50?
Yeah.
Well done.
Wow.
Yeah, some hole in the wall fucking liquor store out in the middle of nowhere, Iowa. Apparently, they've had it on their shelves for a long time. It was pretty dusty, but
wow, nice grab.
That makes it even better, actually.
I know, right? But I was like, cool.
Well done. Well done. Well, this evening, folks, first of all, thank you. Welcome all of you here. Big Buckin' Empire on YouTube, on Facebook, Big Buckin' Entertainment on Twitch. You need to be able to check all of those out. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil KOE. I am drinking this evening wine, beer, and spirits, Woodford Reserve, yanked up, you know good. Because as so many of you know, I was a little under the weather the last time I was on, but this time, have no fear. I am now fit as a fiddle and ready for love. I could jump over the moon up above. Fit as a fiddle and I'm ready for love. While the church bells are a-ringing and we'll march with Ma and Pa. And the church bells are a-singing with a hey, nada-nada and a ra-cha-cha. Folks, it is great to be back with all of you beautiful people. I am here.
That felt good.
Yes, that was just like, I needed to get that out. So, folks,
I'm like half erect right now.
Fit as a fiddle, ready for love.
You started out fully
for the
erect.
Dog
Yeah, I know,
and
right?
Chicken Show. Folks, you can find me at KOE Nation on YouTube, KOE Nation on Twitch, KOE Nation on TikTok, folks. K is in King, O is in oh my God. You can find KOE Nation on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. E is in extremely happy to know that. Folks, it's great to be back. It's great to be here. And yes, I'm having the winner of last year's bourbon tournament this evening myself, because I figured I'm back out. I'm back for all you beautiful people, and it's time for a good time celebration. Yes, thank you, Melanie. You know it. I shall.
If you didn't catch it, like whenever anybody either likes or shares the page, either Biden or Bernie's face will show up. There you go.
There we go.
Let's get a Trump up there instead. Like this.
That next week, I'll move it. I'll rotate them around a little bit. I'll have some fun with it.
Nice. Well,
so
folks,
it's a new year. We survived the anniversary of January 6th.
We did.
Like any new
Barely.
revelations? Boom. And we got some more. Yep. Biden approves.
tremendous.
Hell yeah.
Tremendous.
Biden approves January 6th anniversary. Yeah. This is good timing. So we can open with a little of the banter about that because it's obviously something we gotta kind of hit on. It's January 7th, of course. But the worst thing to ever happen to America. We celebrated the anniversary and took a moment of silence and all that other bullshit yesterday. Any thoughts or anything that you saw, read, or heard yesterday that made you happy, pissed you off? Anything?
It was kind of slow. I was honestly very disappointed that I really expected something weird to happen, right? I wanted something kooky, crazy, some stupid, empty gesture by one of the crazy Q guys just out in the middle of nowhere do something. But no, really not much happened. I
It's okay.
found on
You're here with the Amish Alex Jones. We'll make something happen tonight.
I got the Alex Jones from Amish country
Yes.
on this side of me, and below me,
Thanks,
I've
Dads
got Phil,
Worldwide for the new nickname.
and below me, I've got Phil QOE. It's going to be a tremendous show. Tremendous.
Oh God.
Oh,
But no, I didn't see anything really that stood out. I caught the tail end of.
I love
I
it.
caught the tail end yesterday of Biden's speech, and where I jumped in, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. And then
They say
the
he
end,
wrote his own lines on that one.
well, the I don't know how long he went, but the tail end of it that I caught after it was really bad, where I jumped in, I was actually, oh shit, that was actually pretty good for him. Like he was well spoken, and the message was pretty clear cut and decisive, and it was something that his followers and his loyalists would be able to easily rally behind. So power persuasion was in full swing, and he nailed the end of it. I don't know about the rest of it, but and I saw he talked again today, and I didn't get to watch that.
I was about to say, like, I only read his speech, and reading it just kind of read like when like George Carlin's not doing his comedy and he's just kind of being a whining, bitching old man. And like, here's things that are pissing me off, and you goddamn it, this pissed me off. And gosh, why do they have to add more numbers to the zip codes? And like, it literally like was, as a president, you're supposed to look forward, and all this was looking back. And this was just, now what this really was Biden and his team fundraising for the Democratic Party's reelection campaign later this year. That's what that really was a fundraising event.
Yeah, and it worked. Like I said, the way it
We'll
played
have
out
to
on
see
TV.
We'll find out next month
exactly
what
he
the
needed
numbers
to do.
are. Yeah, next month we'll find out what the donation numbers are, and I'm curious if we do actually see an uptick in that.
My favorite thing is, I think there was a meme that I either missed it last year or it was new to this year, but I laughed my ass off. It said, I've had more dangerous sex than what happened on January 6th. Rougher sex than what they did on January 6th. So I was like, damn right.
Yeah, that I did like that. That was actually pretty funny.
And then seeing my Facebook memories from January 6th last year.
Oh God.
Sharing Michael Malice's post. This is what democracy looks like. So, I fucking still laugh. That was the best tweet of all of last year.
Now this one,
and the 6th day.
Like when the 1 year anniversary, I heard it was.
Yeah,
Travis,
this is Biden's economy. I'm sorry, Justin. This is Biden's economy. These
like
star inflations.
Like this is the one that I saw was like, oh wow. I forget who even posted it, but they said Travis Scott concerts are more deadly than January 6th.
That's true. That is very true.
So, like, yeah, and I've noticed that this is the very definition of like the one screen, two different movies, because you'll notice that one side is, let's be frank, I mean, I've been on enough Twitch panels and such. Folks are really trying to make a mountain out of this molehill. They're trying to make the most out of this. They're trying to make the most political hay that they possibly can out of this.
Drink.
And I don't think people care anymore. This does not affect people's lives, and they're looking at high gas prices. They're looking at heavy inflation. They're looking at a breakdown in their basic distribution infrastructure. And we're finding major governors saying it doesn't matter what the hell we're teaching your kids. You have no right to know what's being taught to your kids. Yeah. In the light of all this, about 400 people walking around a building a year ago seems like pretty small hat.
Yeah, Lynn says any weekend in Chicago is more deadly than January 6th. True.
Fact.
Yes,
Boy.
very true.
Yeah.
Chicago. It's just like the one anomaly of all statistic.
You know what? If you gave everybody in Chicago a MAGA hat, maybe somebody would do something about the crime in Chicago.
Let's not go too crazy. Come on. I mean, there's conspiracy theories, and then there's just outright lies.
There's lies,
They're
damn
fucking
lies.
turning the frogs gay.
There's lies, there's damn lies, and then there's government statistics.
Yes. Yes.
So
Okay, so what do you got
let's
up on
get
the
into
screen here, Tony?
Yes.
Big
All right,
facts.
so I've got a much more aesthetically pleasing starboard here for those
Yeah,
of
I
you who've been
can kind of read it. Yeah.
bitching
Hey.
about it. Chicken. I made it green and horizontal this time, so yeah, you're welcome. So pretty simple, straightforward. Everything's pretty standard of what we usually got. So we're bringing it back with the 500 stars. You can make
Guess
somebody
who's
do
back?
a rant about something of your choice. 500 stars to make somebody sing a song. 100 stars per minute to mute somebody of your choosing. 500 stars for a beer chug, and then the price will double each time. Same with a shot. 500 stars, price doubles. And 300 stars, request a custom-made meme. So there you have it, folks. Let the games begin.
Not
Nice.
only a custom meme, one made by Tony G himself on the spot, live on the show. It's
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
In real time.
Yes, this will happen. And also I like how you combine the Phil cuts a promo and the chicken cunt rant as like one continuous thing, because that's what Chicken's gonna do. And if you ask for me, I'm gonna cut the greatest promo that life has ever blessed
True.
upon you. If you go for Chicken, you might hear something pretty good, but you're gonna have a hard time hearing it through all that like Billy Goat beard it's gotta pass
Hey,
through.
fuck you.
So,
Nothing wrong with my beard.
I'm
I'm the Amish Alex Jones.
Sure,
and
Abe.
You need to respect my authority.
Oh, are we talking about?
And
Are we talking
7
about
years
the hair?
ago, the Dog and Chicken Show was found on YouTube.
Are we talking about the hair that left Brendan's head and attached itself to Chicken's chin?
Yeah, and Justin's head. Because
Fuck you. You're just jealous. You're just jealous. You want to date me.
I did see that, the AOC meme. You hate me because you want to date me, or you can't date me.
You don't like my boyfriend's feet, and you want to date me. That's why you don't like my beard.
Okay,
Isn't that right, Phil? Oh, Phil's got no response for that one.
True.
I'm just like, wow. What? Because when I first heard that, what you're referencing, I'm like, are we in fucking high school?
Yes. we
Yes.
are.
Like, is that
Yes,
like that's just like
absolutely.
high
We're
school
all high school
level
friends
shit.
here. We can do that.
Yeah, actually,
true.
yes. You Billy Goat bearded bastard.
Fuck you.
So just an
Shitting on my
FYI,
beard.
if
Abe.
I brought down a beer or two to do this, but I can't find the pint glass that I brought down to do it with. So
Just gonna have to shotgun it out of the bottle.
well,
of the can.
I actually have this handy dandy draft
get that.
top tool.
You get that cutter, don't you?
Yeah, I can. If it comes to it, I can pop that on, and it doesn't work great, but it does work. So we'll
So
see.
Tony's going to be bleeding out his mouth by the end of the show.
Yeah, it's probably going to cut my lip open.
Woo! But hey, it's for the stars. It's for the
stars.
fucking stars.
Yes, and we are.
By the
we
way,
are
with the
funding.
stars, we've talked about this kind of on the side chat. So, to make it more relevant, yes, we want to use the funds from this to grow the show and do other things and do the planks and have all the fun. Oh my God, Steven, yes, all this talk of feet is getting me hot and bothered.
Just getting kerfuffled.
But
Rev
the star
budget.
things, so I turn it in papers tomorrow when I go. I just got to drop it off at the courthouse with all my other crap, or maybe Monday if nobody's there. But we're doing a 501c3, whatever the fuck they are. We'll figure out the exact, because I got to talk to the lady at the county clerk and see like what amount of funds that come through on the stars will go to charity donations and all that stuff. So Iowa law is really confusing when trying to read up on it. So Gonna get some details. We'll update all that next week. But so yes, every time you donate stars, it's not just going for the antics, the pranks, and the weird shit we do on here, but we will take a good portion of it to a charity. We'll decide on that one yet.
Yep.
Maybe you guys can
or
vote
we might
on what
like
charity.
just put like a giant like Jeopardy wheel and like spin it, and that's like
That's what we're doing for the month.
Phil.
Yeah, what's that?
And that's what we'll do for the month.
Yeah,
that way we can
spin
do
the wheel, make a deal.
Phil's will be like Trump campaign 2024.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Don't be ridiculous. It'll be the KOE 2024 campaign.
I mean, like he's spitting, but no, it will be a legitimate charity, folks. But we'll get to that bridge once we cross it. Once Chicken is armed with a little more information. But we decided that yes,
Canada.
Yes.
Oh no,
Canada and whoa.
Are you guys okay up there?
Whoa.
Like I heard you're about to get like total like Australian type shit.
I was about to say,
are
you even allowed to like speak to outsiders that can tell you of like, oh no, it's like here in Canada, we're not allowed to speak to the outsiders to tell them how it is. Justin Trudeau just cracked down on all that.
He's watching the stream right now on an old tube TV and a couple of tin cans and a string.
You must have my beard.
Oh, ouch.
Welcome to the show.
Good luck to you. God bless. Travel well up there in Canada to all our Canadian brothers and sisters. We hope that we hope that you keep on keeping on well. And you know, I'm sure there's some folks that are like really isolated out in Canada and they're just like, fuck you. I don't give a shit about anything. You can go fuck yourself. So to those folks, you know, keep on keeping on. But yeah, the Canada is getting close. It's not like Australia that just completely lost to us. Like they found me. Got it. Dang it.
Duck and cover.
Run.
Duck
and
cover.
Duck. You're going to like have the vaccines of like those blow dart guns. You're like, you're trying to going down like Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't
this
do
is
that
a South
movie
Park
today.
episode with Canada. It could be.
Could be. I love so on stream.
Hey buddy, fuck you, buddy.
On our software, we can see like what people do like on Facebook if they give like a thumbs up or a heart. And Steven, thank you for giving the sad face.
Yes.
That is actually quite appropriate so far in this show.
The east of Canada. So you mean like where most of people in Canada live? Like I thought like
wait, there's sides to Canada? I thought it was just north.
Yeah, it's like no. I'm pretty sure that's not how they direct things in Canada. Well, you know, you just head north and then you take a north turn and then you turn north again and then you'll be right
Follow
there.
the only road. Follow the only road.
Follow the only road.
It's the one next to the U.S. border.
That is one of the best. That is one of the best satires on the Wizard of Oz. Was from South Park. God,
yeah,
that was great.
That was.
Come on, buddy.
And avoid Steve. He's a dick.
Yeah, Steve is a dick. We are bigger than you.
We are bigger than you.
That's not true. No, that's not true.
Totally true.
No, because the
not
maps
if you
that they
actually-
show us,
Fake
the maps they show us, America's actually bigger. So
That's true.
Guess what? You know, our propaganda works more, and it's much wider spread. So we win.
Is that true though? If you actually factor in Alaska,
Alaska's fucking huge.
Yeah,
Alaska's
it's pretty goddamn
massive.
big.
That was the thing that was probably the one like discovery I found like in my youth that blew my mind. Because you always saw that map with the tiny little Hawaii down on the bottom, and then Alaska was tiny too. And then
it always had that little scale picture on there to like say that this is not in scale with the rest of the country.
And then you actually see it in scale, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
I have to challenge this. Zombie Batman saying land-wise, okay, but are you including the great Canadian giant ice chunk in the north that like accounts for like 2/3?
Yeah. Most of it's actually water when it melts.
It's just a, like, you know, when you've got like a bunch of crushed up ice on the top of a glass of water, and it all just kind of like
how
comes
much
together.
soil?
Like, I was about to say, how much soil is in that, and how much is just the great Canadian ice chunk? I got my eyes on you,
America is
Ryan Reynolds.
Dude, we've taken all the good Canadians. We really have.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Bret Hart hasn't moved here yet, or has he?
Well,
they did give us Bryan Adams.
Oh,
Steven Crowder.
That does kind of. Well, they didn't give us Steven Crowder. To some of the lefties, they'd be like, I don't
You
know.
can walk on
Oh,
it.
what?
All
No,
right.
you like Steven Crowder? No, Steven
Oh, you
Crowder's
can
kind of a
walk
douche,
on.
but it's fine.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
You can walk on.
Canada's just counting anything
Oh,
you can
so
walk
Canadians can walk on water all of a sudden. What the fuck,
on.
man?
Freaking Canadians.
That's
But yeah,
pretty
so
good. All right.
I don't know. It's cold enough there. There's a lot you can walk on that's not necessarily land. There's like, so I don't know how I got. And
I'll say, does Ryan Reynolds actually live here, or does he he probably owns homes in both?
And
Well,
I bet you use the
there's
metric
more-
system too.
I know like gay marriage and stuff and things like that are more acceptable in Canada, but there's more guys that want to fuck Ryan Reynolds in America than there is in Canada.
I think that's worldwide, man.
That's
No, America has this huge boner for Ryan Reynolds, for males specifically.
Obviously,
Canada
I mean, why
has
wouldn't we?
grown up with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds has been a part of Canada, so they've already worked through their complex feelings of Ryan Reynolds.
This
So
is an
Ryan's
awful
just-
opening to the show.
No,
was gonna
this is the opening to the show. And so
Like
Ryan-
we're 20
is a
minutes in, we're
specimen.
talking about
Ryan
I
is
want
Reynolds.
Ryan's specimen.
Tony, we've known this for some
I
time.
almost got him.
I don't
almost got him
know.
to spit
I
out
don't
his
know
beer.
if you needed to admit
Damn
that
it.
on air, but
I really wanted to see if Jacob would spit out his beer.
That was close.
Super close.
That was super close.
I gotta timestamp that.
I got a funny opening story for us to jump into. I do see Yanked said he was too sober for this. Get to drinking, fella. COVID. There's 3 drinks. Let's go. Let me share my screen. I got a good opening story that is sad and funny all at the same time. This is breaking news. This just dropped in the last few hours. Texas mother is charged after 14-year-old child is found in the trunk of her car at drive-through COVID testing site. Claims the teen tested positive and needed to be quarantined. Sarah Beam, 42 of Harris County, has been charged with child endangerment after the site director found her son in her trunk. Bevan Gordon, the health services director at the site, had Beam open her trunk and found 14-year-old son laying in the trunk. Beam said her son had tested positive for COVID-19 and was in the trunk to avoid exposing her.
Oh God.
Gordon would not allow Beam to receive testing for her or her son until he was safely seated in the back seat of the vehicle. Police have now issued a warrant for her arrest.
So
Thoughts?
I guess
what?
I can't.
The thing that's most confusing about
something
this,
about don't put your kids in the trunk, and I didn't know what he was talking about until I saw this
Texas
story.
mother, it should read Florida mother, but
I know,
okay.
right?
Oh man.
There she is.
I can't judge anybody too harshly because I remember in high school I actually packed 9 people, including myself, into my Oldsmobile. That was 4 in the front, 4 in the back, and 1.
Were they
dude
your
in the front.
children?
No.
They were probably all teenagers.
That's true. I don't
Because
understand
we were
the
all
logic
teenagers
here.
at the time.
Why did the child? How old is this person who's in the trunk?
So the mom's 42 and the son was 14.
Okay, so why couldn't she was going to get herself tested? That's what this is.
Health Services Director Bevan Gordon heard noises in the back of the trunk when she arrived at the stadium and found the child laying in the trunk. Like, how fucked up would that be? You're at a testing site where people are driving through and you hear this in the fucking trunk of somebody's car.
If that's me and I'm in the trunk when they open it, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, thank God! Finally, you've saved me."
Oh, fuck
I've
you!
been in here for a year.
You would brain them, and you know it.
True. Yeah, that is totally fair. So, why did she have to take the 14-year-old with her to the testing site?
I don't know.
So was she trying to quarantine herself from the 14-year-old or the 14
she
from
don't want to get
her?
exposed. She's so afraid of COVID, she threw her kid in the trunk of a car.
Well, leave him home.
Oh,
I don't.
God. And Tyler Williams, you're such an ass.
Oh no! Did he?
It's
he did
not yet.
do
Not
it,
yet.
did he? Okay. All
It's
right.
coming, I'm sure. Let's see.
What's better, kids in the trunk?
Well,
The mom of the year, right
leave them
here.
at home. That's the
strong
better
contender.
option.
What's this chick's name?
Sarah Beam.
Okay, Phil. I think that's with a B-E-A-M when you look her up on Facebook later.
I'm okay. I'm all right. She's
sure.
She could just stick to her Texas time down there. Yeah.
Look up the Bubble Christmas people. I don't remember seeing this. I'm not sure.
I will
talking
check it
about.
out. Oh yes,
Yeah.
I did see this.
I don't remember this one.
Yeah, this is actually a really fucking crazy, stupid. I can't believe this actually happened type story.
Phil, I said it's B-E-A-M. God, you don't have to ask me off the side.
Oh, she accepted my friend request. Oh, what?
Yeah, she needs all the friends she can get right now. No, that is completely ridiculous. I don't understand anything about that story. Like, okay, so she's going to the test site to get tested because she's afraid because the 14-year-old has it. So he's quarantining, right? Why bring him in the first place? Like, just leave him at home or in his room, wherever the fuck he was quarantining to begin with. Unless he really was quarantining in the fucking trunk this whole time. I can't imagine that's the case, but people are stupid. I don't know. People are just fucking stupid. This whole thing makes people do stupid things. So I guess really I should be
stage in the
more
game
surprised.
though, this is next level.
No, that's just it. At this stage in the game, people, I saw one yesterday on TikTok, a real work email to a group of people doing like Zoom meetings. It legitimately said, hey, just a heads up for everybody. From now on, protocol on our Zoom meetings, we will be requiring you to wear a mask because a member of our team has a fear of unmasked people. So if we could just comply and put on masks when we do our Zoom meetings, that would be great.
Oh, that was frustrating. I had several ask me to do the same thing. I just shut my camera off.
Really?
Oh God, I can't.
Really?
Yeah. How selfish.
They said you need to lead by example. I go, I'm in my living room. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm not wearing a mask at home alone in my living room. No matter, like, even if I was fucking deathly afraid.
I know. Well,
yeah, that's
Tyler,
ominous, Tyler.
We're just getting started this evening. We're all just enjoying. Like, I'm having lovely bourbon that I can actually taste now, because I was getting over a bit of a bug for the last few days, but I can taste this just fine, and I would enjoy the taste of bourbon this evening without it being destroyed and ruined by, Satan's own rock gut gin. But you kids do what you want to do.
Here you go. Here's what he was talking about. I won't play any audio with this. So this is what people did.
For fuck's sake!
Look at it.
Thank
you.
You.
For
Thank
fuck's
you, zombie
sake!
Batman.
And she got a crown. Did they go to like? There's another one.
Sake.
And she's wearing a mask inside of it. Because that's going to save you.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Are you fucking kidding me?
She went to Burger King. I went to Burger King. Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding, president. Ding, president.
Zombie Batman just hit us with like multiples. I think I saw a Bubble episode on Tim Pool after his domestic terrorism discussion, and Tim Pool had COVID.
Yeah. There's a bunch of these pictures out there. I think what am I? I'm on New York Post. I thought New York Post had most of the pictures, but I only see a few on this one. But you get the point. Like they like there's some fucking really, really creepy ones on here.
Somebody out there must be Zombie Batman.
No, it's so stupid. Look, like if you have to go to Cabela's and get a bubble tent to enjoy a family
dude, some of these were so creepy though. Like, we let my sister join the family dinner, even though she has COVID, and then she's like all fucking strapped up into this weird goddamn container, like in this
how many of you
cage.
Had flashbacks to that movie Bubble Boy?
Yeah.
Well, remember we talked about this? We talked about this in early 2020 that this was going to be a thing. We were joking.
Were we?
We thought. Well, no. It's like you got to remember the difference. You know what the difference between a conspiracy theory and the undeniable documented fact and truth are?
Just a
6
few
months.
weeks.
Yeah, I was going to give it 9 months. 9 months is the difference between.
Lately, it's just a few weeks.
Yes, but like when you get the people who were actively spreading the counter propaganda to finally admit themselves, that takes about 9 months. So that's my personal turnover. So
I can understand this sentiment if they like are showing symptoms or if they're feeling bad and they're like, "Ah, shit, maybe I was around somebody." I don't know. It's touchy. I don't want to fuck this up for everybody else.
It seems like a certain type of psychosis. What kind of psychosis would this be?
Yeah, just psycho.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have a name for it in the future.
Yeah.
But
I think we already do.
Well, we won't have one anytime soon that'll be actually recognized by the American Psychological Association or psychiatric medicine in general, because
we have one right now that's a meme that's technically a conspiracy theory. So in a few weeks, it'll be true.
Yeah. Yes. But no, I'm saying like the psychosis that people are having right now, there's not going to be a name given to it for some time because it's politically
stigmatize.
Well, it's politically disadvantageous to do so. It's
exactly
the scientific method is a great thing that is the most powerful tool in all human existence. Scientists, on the other hand, are just as corruptible as any other human.
Class is looking much different for high school for students in 2021 due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously.
Wow.
At least they're not blowing through a mask also.
Like, I know.
Remember the slits in the mask? Like that was a thing?
Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Like
that was mask.
Imagine letting some gas go inside that bubble. You know what damage, the crazy things I would do to myself in those bubbles?
I would say they should at least
Tony
give you like
just threw up in his mouth a little bit.
No, they got to give you a privacy curtain in those bubbles.
They got to.
You'd think.
Oh
my god. It's
like, I'm sorry, if everybody's sitting in a bubble, then why even have why go to school?
Why are you playing music at this point? Like
why are you doing this?
You should be preparing your funeral.
The safest
sex in a bubble.
It's gonna be like Demolition Man someday. We're all just gonna put a VR headset
and carry these around. I think that's a good question because I assume there's probably like a drape that pops down when you're like moving from classroom to classroom. So
they could at least put wheels on these things so they can like scoot around. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
make it fun for them.
Tyler with a question: where are we starting to bid for gin? Here are your prices.
500 stars for the first shot. Then after that, each shot doubles. You can do 500 stars, and I'll take a shot of what you please. And you can also have other people take shots of what you please.
Yeah, it feels like anybody can take any shot.
Anybody really doesn't have to be to.
You say anybody can take a shot?
Yes.
So Phil could take a shot of gin?
Yeah, he sure can.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Let me take a few last sips of this good bourbon while I can still taste it.
Oh, I need to make another.
Had a call from the kids. Inflation happened. That's right. Ready Player One is our future. Yes.
I have not watched that yet.
I haven't either. I've heard it's good though. Phil wants all the gin. Just go ahead and give him what he wants. That is so true.
Oh, Steven, here we go.
Tyler
Here's
says
the first
gin
one.
for Phil.
I'm getting sniffed. Sniffed. There's our first 500.
Oh God.
I got in the wrong position. I got to figure out.
Wrong side.
Ass backwards cameras. So that was 500. Gin for Phil. There it is.
Oh my God.
And it begins. I will pour a beautiful Stella Artois while Phil prepares himself for a shot of gin.
Well, folks, like the old Irish, the old Gaelic toast goes, to fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you're going to fight, may it be for a friend. If you're going to steal, may it be a lover's heart. And if you're going to drink, better be with me.
Oh, that's got to be so yummy. Phil loves gin.
Do you just feel like super hydrated now?
Super loves gin. Gin's like the greatest clear alcohol
elixir of the gods.
It is. I love that TikTok video you guys sent today. That those guys drinking gin. They're like,
I know, I love that video.
I was like, I thought I felt
So
right away.
Up to the point where the guy's trying to drink the gin. He's like, like it just won't go down. And you know what I like about
Oh my god. Oh,
That's a good idea, Justin.
God.
fuck you? How about
30,000
that?
stars, Phil.
How
and
about
you,
you
just finish the bottle.
suck my hairy nuts, Justin? How about that?
That'd be 40,000.
You pay me for the
Jesus
privilege
Christ.
of getting this. Bill using his cordless mouse. I don't. That was disgusting.
Did you ever figure out your cordless mouse?
Oh, actually, it's still in the box. I figured.
You just have to plug. You just have to plug it in.
Oh, I was just gonna let Tony figure it out the next time he came over.
You literally just plug it in.
Tony,
Holy
that
shit.
sounds way too complex for me.
Holy shit.
You literally just plug it in. My God.
Like, you mean into a USB port and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a little
exactly.
USB
Wow.
thing.
Well,
And you
plug
put a
it in
battery in
USB.
it.
that's way too much technical knowledge.
The
for me.
battery?
You
the,
guys
like
plugged
the negative
in
hooks up with
my
the negative?
USB microphone and camera the one time, and I've never unplugged them since. Just nope, that's the way it goes. So Tony's
That's
disgust is just palpable.
I am rather.
No, but Tony, your disgust is not quite as palpable as my disgust.
Lynn
for Jim.
dropped 295. He said somebody add to his. I got Biden sniffing me up here.
Uh-oh, 295. All right.
What's he going for?
Well, no.
I don't know. He just said add to his
Because
295.
now it's.
He did have it
There's-
ready this time.
all right,
I
we're
think
at
he knew.
three.
Oh, I had it
395.
fucking ready because I knew you fucking assholes were gonna make me take a shot of this shit.
We're at 395 now.
So we need 105 for a 500. Okay, what are we looking at?
And then you need another
Yeah,
500.
what is the goal here? What are we looking
So to
for,
do
folks?
Phil again, Phil would have to have 1,000. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you wanted one of us to take a shot or a beer chug, it will be 500.
God, you guys suck ass.
or just rant.
But
or
we
whatever.
still love
You don't
you,
have to get us fucked
Big
up.
Buckingham.
I mean, it's.
I mean, I
Uh,
guess I could make an exception if Phil really wants to take another shot of gin that quick.
No. The rules are very. It's very
Oh,
important that we stick.
There's
to the
1,000. Oh
right,
shit!
good.
He just said fuck everybody else's 1,000. Phil.
No,
I'm assuming. Yep, he just said Phil.
no.
another, another shot for Phil, and we still have
No.
the 395 hanging in the
Oh
uh,
God.
in there for whatever you guys need.
Damn it. You guys all suck ass.
Oh God, Phil. Is that bottle almost empty?
Nope, it
It's
looks
at
half full.
half. It's at
Okay.
half, and the only thing I've used it for is these fucking shots and making one gin martini in honor of Gerald Ford. That's all I've fucking used this bottle for, and I figured it'd take me 10 years to drink it down. And
We're gonna fuck it up in a couple of months.
weeks at this fucking
Oh
rate.
God. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Rather than being all official, I'm just gonna go ahead and quote G.G. Allen. Fuck all y'all!
That's one way to get out of it. Just break your shot glass.
Oh God. That
No.
looks painful.
This is a big, thick Dan Aykroyd crystal skull glass. Ugh,
Oh man.
why?
that.
Why do you
Was it
hate
good?
me so?
Was it good?
Fuck you! God damn it! That was awful.
yeah. So Lynn
So
said
now next
395. So you only need 105 to get Phil to sing "Oops, I Did It Again"
Oh god damn it!
after
Oh.
2 shots of gin.
Oh.
Boy, everybody is just focused
Bring
on
it on, you
I'm okay with it.
motherfuckers!
I have no
Well,
problem
yeah,
with
I
it. You
guess-
guys got me fucked up that first time. I was just like, oh,
Oh,
my
God.
God. That was rough.
That was rough.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
No.
I see Biden's about ready to sniff me.
No.
105. There it is.
Okay. All right. So we're doing
Okay, thank God.
that's for 500 for Phil to sing Britney Spears.
Yep.
All right,
Let me
I'm
look,
game.
Look it up. The lyrics.
This is worth the wait.
Yeah.
Oh, this
all
is
right.
great. Mm.
Holy shit! You two stretch for just a second.
Yank
Beautiful.
says that's why I don't join no more. Just kidding. Yeah. So
Are you
Yank,
kidding though? I don't blame you. I'm sorry I took the week
Yank
off.
made it
because
through
you-
8 days of Christmas
Yeah,
in like
Yank-
in like an hour.
Oh, Yanked had to be hurt. That was brutal to watch.
Tyler, you're ruthless, brother. You're ruthless.
That was ruthless. Like that was within. Let me see. The first one was at 33 minutes and 50 seconds. The second one was at 37 minutes and 25 seconds. So like 3.5 minutes apart. Yeah, 3 minutes apart, actually. Exactly. Yeah.
Lynn,
Wow.
this is why I'm here.
Yeah, it's true. Is Phil puking off camera?
I hope not, but
Must get the gin out of my body.
it's possible. Either that or you went and listened to Britney Spears to get the beat down.
No, I just had to clear my airwaves.
Yeah, he
Make
had to go
sure
throw up.
Yeah.
No.
Are you ready, sir?
Oh, of course. I was born ready. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. It might seem, oh shit. It
Give the
might
people
seem
what they
like a
want.
crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious. Cause to lose all my, goddamn, I suck. Cause to lose all my senses, that's just so typically me. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. You see, my problems is this. I'm dreaming away, wishing that heroes, they truly exist. I cry watching the days. Can't you see I'm a fool in so many ways? But to lose all my senses, that's just so typically me. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love. A gift from above. I'm not that innocent.
All right.
Gotta give me some credit.
Oh.
That's one of my first songs from coming back from illness, and I didn't hit all the notes, but folks, oh wow, that was
Well, you
that was
gave
painful. That
you
was
gave at
painful
least
more-
one person a chub.
Just
At least.
one. Usually when
I
I,
said
sing
at
Britney
least.
Spears, it
Only
usually
one that
gives-
admitted to it.
Okay, there we go. There you go. Bravo.
Yeah.
That was painful. That was painful. Chicken's like, he had to go get the beat. It's not that he's embarrassed. He just had to go get the beat. I had the chorus and everything, but I forgot how the verses go. Like I had it confused with another Britney song. So
If you're
that's
going to sing
unfortunate.
Britney Spears, what you've got to do to get in the mindset is go, I am a girl and I'm super duper sloshy wet right now.
Oh.
I mean, from a garden hose.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's where we're
Yes.
going.
Or
With
I'm
this.
dressing up in a
Yep.
red jumpsuit and I'm gonna pretend I'm on Mars.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So, folks, yes, for some reason, people seem to just be picking on your King of Extreme because apparently
That's what happens when you take a week off.
Yeah,
well,
you deserve
yes, yes. Also, Tony, the mute
it.
option
My
has been
ears got pregnant.
yes. I mean, that's a pretty normal thing. I mean, I impregnate lots of ears. But
Tony,
we
did you just
add the
double
mute
shot
feature
that and
this
mix
year.
it?
I put the 12 and the 15 together.
I was about to say, T, we forgot to add just one thing to our list, and that's the mute option.
No, it's
Oh,
on
it's
there.
on there.
Oh, okay.
500
100 stars
stars
per
or-
minute to mute
Yep.
somebody. So, folks, because you're picking on
Oh,
me
God.
so much, because I seem to, I know Tyler Williams, but let me tell you something, Tyler. I don't think you got the guts. I don't think you got the moxie. I don't think you got the machismo. I don't think you got the balls to mute me for 5 minutes after making me take another gin shot. So I don't think you got it. I just don't think the audience has it. Like, folks, let's be frank. Nobody's got that much power, that much ability, that much swagger to possibly do that to your King of Extreme. So, mushrooms option isn't up yet. Dalton, if laws
I'm being
were to
sniffed.
change,
There it is.
the
Oh my
gumption, the gumption.
Oh.
How much?
Yeah,
Oh
he
no.
just hit the 1500.
No.
Gin
Oh,
shot.
Phil.
Gin shot, Phil.
Hey, Tyler. We love you as a fan.
Yes, we do.
You're not my favorite person right now. On the favorite person list, you're not number one. I'm sorry.
That's fair. I mean, number one in my heart.
Hey, Tony.
Yes.
Fuck you just a little bit. You're not taking shots at gin here.
No, I'm not. Nobody's paid me $500 to do it yet.
And I hope they don't.
Yeah,
I don't have gin anyway.
Why did you guys tell people that I hate gin so much?
This
you
is
did
why.
that with your own review.
Tyler is my spirit animal.
God damn it. Well, Tyler, you rotten bastard.
How is it, Phil? Does it taste great?
Ah!
Is that the best?
It's like I had to put 3 different gulps down to get it down. And it's just a 1 ounce shot.
Ugh.
Hang on, what was Dalton's comment there? Oh.
That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Ugh.
I'm loving it.
Oh
Oh my god.
Get it off my tongue. Quick bourbon,
All
bring
right.
me back.
If anybody wants to get anything else in before we actually talk about a topic real quick, now would be the time.
Yeah, because I do have a really good one.
Yes.
Wait, there's
this-
topics?
Yeah. Sipping
Not
on
just
gin,
gin?
and juice.
I'll
Lay
have
back.
this right
I'm a
here
man,
ready
I'm a
if
money,
anybody
I'm a
wants
money, I'm a
to
man.
drop the hammer on that.
It sounds like Tony
Sipping
wants
on
to
gin
shut
and
up here.
juice. Laid back
All right.
with my mind, I'm a money, I'm a money.
We'll jump into this next one and come back to those comments here shortly.
Yes, folks. We'll be right back with these messages when we return to the gin show.
Yes, exactly.
Fuck.
Patton Oswald. Did they spell his last name? Is it Oswald?
Yep.
That's correct.
Is that correct? I just thought
That
it
is
was
correct,
Oswald.
yes.
Anyway,
No, that is correct.
he issues an apology after a photo with Dave Chappelle. A lot of us probably heard the story already, but let's jump into this bad boy. Hollywood comedian Patton Oswalt is apologizing after posting a photo on social media with his longtime friend and fellow comic Dave Chappelle. Chappelle has recently come under fire for Netflix comedy special The Closer. We've covered all of this. You know what that is. In a lengthy apology post, Oswalt noted he played a show with a friend on New Year's Eve who is not seen in a while, referring to Chappelle. We've known each other since we were teens. He's a fellow comedian, the funniest I've ever met. I wanted to post a pic and an Instagram story about it, so I did, he wrote. But we also, this is in quotes, but we also 100% agree about or disagree about transgender rights and representation. I support trans people's rights, anyone's rights to live safely in a world as their fullest selves.
Please don't fire me, Hollywood.
For
Hollywood, please
all
don't fire
the
me.
things he's helped me evolve in.
I want to keep my job, Hollywood.
I love this.
Cast
For
me in
all
the
the
next big
things
movie,
he's helped
Hollywood.
me and evolve on. I'll always disagree with where he stands now on transgender issues. Dave Chappelle is not against the trans community.
No, he's not. And if you were actually
now, Chicken, I'm sorry. I know it sounded like I was interrupting you, but what I was doing was I was giving the real translation filter. When you were saying all that, like Patton's like, please, Hollywood, give me a nice new movie role.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a voice in an animated big
Patton
blockbuster.
See,
Patton
I
Cuckold.
don't-
I love it.
it's so stupid because look, if it's your friend that you've known for years and years and years and years, posting a picture with them, you don't have to apologize for that. You don't have to, and you should not feel obligated to. If you disagree on a social topic, you are not obligated to go out on social media and put a disclaimer on everything you post unless it's actually offensive. And Dave Chappelle's not actually against the trans community. So this is completely stupid. It's completely ridiculous. And if you want to get on the subject of canceling Patton Oswalt now, who I am a fan of, I've always been a fan of him. Here's the problem. I remember specifically a episode of the King of Queens a long time ago. And
I say most anything Patton Oswalt did was a long time ago, but
yeah, that's true. During this episode, he goes to a class reunion. And at that class reunion, he is mistaken by a woman, a lesbian, as a woman. So the woman that he's hitting on thinks that he's actually a lesbian, too. So I guess start puckering up, Patton, because if somebody on Twitter or, the Dog and Chicken Show unearths that gem, I think you're going to have a little more to apologize for than taking a picture with one of the greatest comedians that ever fucking lived.
Yeah, it's always stupid when comedians try to do the, hey, now I get to purity test everybody. Like, you're a comedian who, you got to understand, to be a good comedian, somebody's going to be the butt of the joke. Okay? Yeah. So, like, it's really any comedian that does this shit, whether you're talking about Patton Oswalt, Sarah Silverman, take your pick, really. You're really throwing stones in glass houses.
Yep.
Once a comedian has to start apologizing before their act, then it's over. You
nowadays that's how you know it's. That's the way you know there might actually be some legitimate, unique, and new thought when the comedian has to apologize before he says any other word. It's like Dave Chappelle when he's got like, all right, folks, this is all right. I don't know if all right, and now just come around, folks. It's like when he starts giving all those caveats, it's like, oh, he's gonna say something good. But what Patton's doing here is, well, he's not. He's just.
It's the absurdity of this. Like, friends with a guy for 30 some years. He posted a picture.
Guilt by association.
Well, he posted a picture. Now his apology is sorry, truly sorry. Didn't consider the hurt. Who the fuck was hurt?
People that wanted to be hurt before they even saw.
Well, no, nobody was actually hurt. Feelings, maybe. Like,
yes,
victimhood mentality, feelings like, and I guarantee the people that give him shit about this, that hate Dave Chappelle, probably aren't comedy fans anyway. Yeah, they probably don't have a funny bone in their body. Everything is just outrage. It's that chick that, like, after Trump won, she like jumps on the floor and goes, no! Like, that's what I imagine. Like, everybody that was giving him shit about this. And like, he's more worried about people he doesn't know that are quote unquote hurt, which are obviously not actually fucking physically hurt in any way, shape, or form. And they were going to be upset by the next picture they fucking looked at of somebody else next to Dave Chappelle. They're going to be hurt because Dave Chappelle takes pictures with people, so they're always going to be fucking hurt. So why would you fall on this sword over your fucking friendship with somebody else?
Yeah, like, it's a pretty bad look.
Oh my God.
I don't understand it.
This guy makes cowards look good.
Unless Patton has something coming down some big project, like you said, like a voice animation movie or something coming up in the very near future. This was just damage control for the sake of damage control before it even needed to be done. The
only reason I haven't gone after him, because like I thought for the last 2-3 years, I've thought his takes have all been dog shit. And the only reason I didn't like bring him up on the show is his wife fucking mysteriously died in the middle of the night, and he caught a bunch of shit for it. It was an awful experience. He had a rough few years. So I'm sacrifice. And I was like, yeah, in the past he's had some good stuff, so he's gonna go through a rough patch in life, and he'll come out of it. And then this happens. Fuck him. He ain't coming out of it. He can go suck a fuck.
This is really disappointing because I've always liked him.
I have to agree with you, Chicken. Like the last few years, his takes have been pretty shit. I've really not been. Now here's the thing: Vince McMahon just took a picture with Dave Chappelle. and he hasn't apologized.
Fuck it, I'm outraged. See ya.
Well,
Yep.
he didn't.
Like I need to go type my hate on Twitter
But
about this.
the thing is that the woke mob knows that Patton Oswalt will respond to them. And so if they start making demands on it, so keep that in mind, folks.
Yep.
If you
No
actually
doubt.
subscribe to the woke virtues and the woke ideologies, all that will be is a club they will use to beat you back into submission if you deviate from their ideas even 1/10 tiniest of a bit of a percent. So keep it like, look at Patton Oswalt. He's not even allowed to fucking have a picture with his friend anymore without him having to bring out the apology podium and do the I apologize, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry,
I gotta
I'm
say,
sorry, I do apologize.
What was that one meme I sent you guys? That was the funniest fucking Patton Oswalt thing.
Oh yeah,
Let me find it.
I think I gotta say it's actually very interesting.
I was about to say, chicken, careful what you're putting up on the screen.
Oswalt,
let me take this
Patton
down.
Oswalt is
There's probably a few things. What the hell's my
picture?
mouse?
What?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Patton Oswalt's apologizing for taking a picture with Dave Chappelle because people blew his comments totally out of proportion. Yet Dave Chappelle took a picture with Vince McMahon. Phil, I think you probably know where I'm going with this. And between Dave Chappelle and Vince McMahon taking a picture together, those are two people who've actually said the N-word live on television. And Dave Chappelle still took a picture with Vince McMahon, and he's not even his friend. Patton Oswalt's thrown his friend under the bus for something that people are inferring that wasn't actually said. So, yeah, sorry, Patton. This is a dick move, and you should be shunned by Dave for it.
So popping up on the screen, I sent this to the boys earlier today. If you can't read it, it says it's the picture of Dave Oswald and Dave Chappelle. It says Dave Chappelle stopped to help this elderly lesbian after her Subaru broke down. A true man of the people.
Yeah, this one was fucking funny,
Now
and this
that's
one was
all
funny
the
to me
funnier now that he's
because
yeah.
Oh, the hair.
No, that show where he's talking about how he was hitting on a woman and
yeah, that's what I mean.
Like that becomes actually all the more funny now.
Yeah, in like the early 2000s, I think it probably aired, and that's what I mean. Like this has been a joke for a long time that Patton Oswalt, quote unquote, looks like an old lesbian woman. Like that's been the joke. Like he said that about himself in the past, so it is funny. It is funny. You can't cancel somebody for a fucking meme, laughing about a meme because it's funny, and it's something that he's even laughed about himself and made fun of himself for in the past. So you would think that a guy could actually see the forest through the trees and back his friend up and just take a damn picture and not have to apologize for it.
Yep. If it extrudes laughs, just automatically, it's objectively funny, and you got to shut the fuck up and deal with it. Lynn says Vince also made Cena apologize to China. Was it Vince or wasn't it the movie? Or was it a combo?
I think it was the movie industry.
I thought it was a Disney thing he was doing.
Like, goddamn,
I think the movie studio.
You can't fuck with Mickey Mouse.
You gotta have the tiniest bit of sympathy for Cena here, though, because motherfucker.
No, you don't.
Takes the time. Well, hang on. The motherfucker takes the time to learn fucking Mandarin Chinese. He slips up with one fucking wrong word and says, "Check out, it's going to be opening in
Taiwan."
Taiwan, the country.
Terrible word. Terrible word to say.
No, he called Taiwan a country in Mandarin, which fuck really. And then that pisses off all of China. And then he cuts a promo in English explaining himself, pissing off the rest of the whole world. So Cena in 2 promos, like this is the best heel turn in all pro wrestling. In 2 promos, pissed off the entire fucking world. So that's actually, like, to me, I have to admire the efficiency.
True.
like he just pissed everybody off in 2 promos, like about less than 10 minutes. The whole world hated him. Well done, Cena. Well done.
And he bounced
MJF is proud and jealous.
Absolutely.
Yes, probably. Other great moments from the closer. I still like some of those jokes. Like the closer wasn't the best Dave Chappelle special. But there was some really good ones. I can't get over, and I don't know how I never thought of it.
Killing them softly. That's
it was like I can't get over that I never thought of the impossible pussy.
Okay, what that was a joke that's what I call an ethereal joke. There's a joke that's just kind of in the ether, waiting for someone to grab it. And I remember
it's there. All of us should have thought of that.
The first one I ever heard that was a comedian who said, "Well, I found out apparently around the house, my wife has changed my name to someone." Because she says things like, someone needs to fix this, someone needs to get that, someone needs to take the garbage out. I had no idea my name was someone. And that's just like one of those like, damn, that joke's just been floating in the ether, waiting for somebody to grab it. And it's kind of like the song lyrics, can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me? How did it take until 1970, whatever the fuck, for somebody to write that? Why wasn't that song written in like 1624? How did it take that fucking long? Like,
I always just find it amazing. You hear a song that's got like some really good lyrics, and you're like, "Holy shit!" I thought like there's no good lyrics anymore because everybody just does the same old like and just keeps replaying the same chorus over and over again. You're like,
in the Snap Country. When I sent you guys that video about the Snap Country, it's hard to not hear it now, is it?
Yeah.
Or
the clap's also there.
Yes. So now it's gone up a little more. If you want me to take another shot at gin, the price has gone up. But
well, you've taken 3, Jesus.
Yes. I was like almost like, dude, I almost
inflation,
lost my
Bidenflation.
Bidenflation. What can I say? And he only got to inflate it by $1 trillion this year. Really need.
Oh my God, that's true. I know, right?
Hey, we're the minions.
It looks like glowing titties behind you.
It actually is. I got tired of the ring light, so I just got Pam Anderson here with 2 flashlights under her desk.
Wow. I would say that's a dated reference if it wasn't for the fact that there's a new like Pam Anderson show that's coming out that all the YouTube's just fucking. I can't turn on a YouTube video without the, will you please state your name? Pamela Anderson. And then it's just some actress pretending to be Pamela Anderson. And it's the new big fucking thing. So I would have said that's a dated reference if it wasn't for the fact that I can't even turn on YouTube without that coming across my fucking
I'm
feed.
accidentally topical.
Hey, nice. Hey, topical. I feel like that's usually what Big Buck and Empire is.
Yeah, really, that's really the goal is just to be as accidentally topical as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now
shit happens.
We've got our like arch nemesis of the show, Tyler Williams. He's like the Joker, like, how will I get the Batman next? Oh, of course, I'm doing 1960s Joker. Come on now, the Adam West style. But
God, they made a movie about their sex tape getting released. Like, okay, that can't be based.
Where they just talk about it? Oh yeah, when I stuck it in her butt, this is how she reacted.
Okay, because we all know, we knew then, but we really know now that was all a complete fabrication. Like they leaked that themselves. That wasn't somebody stole into our home and just happened to know where to find our VHS sex tape. No, they.
I was saying anybody who's like at the point of about becoming famous, they're all like, "Oh shit, I need to get a sex tape ready to go just in case." Like they just have one at the ready to like leak to the internet, which is like me handing it to Phil. I'm like, hey, leak this. And Phil's like, I don't know what to do.
How did that get there?
That's why
and Phil calls Tony. Tony, how do I leak a video on the internet?
That's why we have
YouTube won't let me upload it.
I make sure to send you guys all a new masturbation video every week, just in case you guys need to leak it for me.
That's why I've quit opening a lot of Tony's video files he sends. But
yeah,
no, I like Joe Rogan's bit about where he talks about like Kim Kardashian. Why is she famous? And breaks it down. It's like, all right, here's the business model. This is the Kardashian business model of how we're going to make 50 times more than the president of the United States. She's going to fuck an R&B singer with a giant dick. And that's it.
Brilliant.
That's it. Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yep. And then do the tape got out there. How'd that get there? Like yeah. And so that was it.
No fucking way. Seth Rogen plays the leaker. I hope that's his name too. And
I really hope that's true.
I'm the leaker.
Seth Rogen's another big disappointment right now.
I haven't been paying attention.
Like,
Oh my
did you
God.
see his performance in the Steve Jobs movie that just came out like a year or two ago, or maybe a couple of years ago? But there's a Steve Jobs movie, and Seth Rogen plays like the programmer guy that like he represents the little guy. Okay, it's like Steve. You need to acknowledge your employees. These are good people, and you need to acknowledge them. And Steve's like, no, I will not acknowledge them. I'm like, this is just fucking, oh my God, this is just Hollywood fucking bullshit. Like, it just, Seth Rogen just wanting to be the little guy talking down to the fucking big guy. That was the whole movie. It was awful. So I just saved you an hour and a half of Seth Rogen yelling and cutting.
So there was no
promos.
plot.
If you know the history of the Apple Corporation, you know the plot.
Then that's it. Yeah. So you can. That's what I hate about like some books and some movies, and people sign up and try to make this like make them a big thing. But I'm like, if I can explain it in like 3 sentences, I don't need to watch it. Like it's not compelling. It's not worth doing. That's what a lot of them are right now.
It's kind of like, you know, that movie, explain the movie 7 in 3 sentences. No,
No, you can't.
Nope.
There's a lot of shit that goes on. 12 Monkeys. A lot of shit that goes on. Can't really do that one.
Hell, like let's even bring it to like timeless stories, and even like ones are children's stories. Cinderella. Explain that in 3 sentences.
No, you have to tell the story.
Exactly. Like,
sheltered girl with evil stepsisters and stepmom gets hungry for some royal
50
way.
coming in from Tyler.
Finds a fairy godmother, gets magic pumpkin.
You're already past 3 sentences.
No, that was
Damn!
only 2. That was only 2.
There was a running sentence in there.
I'm good at those.
Our high school English teacher.
What is this?
Tyler sent 50 stars. I'm not sure what for.
50 stars.
I was about to say, thank God. I saw Tyler's thing. They're like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah. He's
I was
just
like,
teasing
God damn
us.
it.
Really?
Now, what was the most recent one that Seth Rogen tried to do was the Santa Inc.
Him and
Now,
Sarah Silverman shit
Yeah.
on Santa, apparently.
it's like, it's like, okay. Phil, I know, just like act like you're not here because you hate it when I say
Social
anything
justice.
about Jewish people. But 2 Jews trying to tell people how to run Christmas.
Well, usually because it comes out like this.
No, but like seriously, like 2 Jews
granted,
are
yes, I
trying
get
to
it.
tell Christians how to run Christmas and what Santa should be, and I'm just like, I don't know, like, can we just like have some boundaries on some of this? Like, I get nobody likes anti-Semitism, I get it, but like that doesn't mean you get to do it to other religions. Like, stop it. Like,
You know, like I will say, like this was just really shitty execution, and
you can't do it to other cultures. You can't do it to other religions. Like it's the same thing. You just
I will
you
say,
get a pass. Like that's the weirdest thing.
well, to me,
I'll
it's
hold my
just,
tongue on this one because this
to
will
me it
offend
was
people.
just bad comedy. It wasn't well written. Like if you take,
I
there
didn't
was a
watch
movie
it.
that was put together really well, The Hebrew Hammer. It's a Christmas.
I loved that
time movie.
one. That was
That movie is
fantastic.
fucking hilarious, and they even have like somebody kills Santa with a reindeer in that movie.
Yeah.
Which that alone, just when you hear that, like,
But it was one of
Santa's
those
son,
like
who's
over the
played by
top,
Andy Dick,
super
kills
like
Santa with a
yeah.
reindeer, and you're
Yeah.
just like, okay, all right, this is so stupid, I have to see it.
It was an
Santa
over the top, very funny, like ridiculous movie that, again, you can't explain it in 3 sentences.
Santa Inc. is another one of those movies that we've all seen this movie in some variant or another, where all right, there's a story, but we also want to like fix the audience or preach to the audience or make sure that they get a certain message through. And like, to me, there's times I just want to watch a show. I don't
Getting
want
in
to be
position.
preached to. I don't want the audience to try and fix me or what have you. So, oh no, Tyler Williams is sending more. Oh, you're being.
Oh. What's 1,000 for?
Oh God.
Because he
Oh,
sent
no.
Pull the
50.
list back up. I don't remember. He said 50 was the first social.
Okay. Shabbat shalom.
Sniff, sniff.
Uh-oh. Tyler sent 1,000. Tyler, you really don't need to send another 2,000. That really would be very counter to anything that you'd want to happen
Oh,
in this
God,
life.
please
Like you
don't.
really like
Bill
I
sings
think
stroking.
Yes.
Stroking?
I'd be
What do you want to
stroking.
do with the other 500?
What's that song?
Oh, come on,
Oh my
Phil.
God,
Stroke it.
Phil.
I stroke it to the east. I stroke it to the west.
I stroke it to the one.
Clarence Carter.
I
Clarence
love
Carter.
best. Now, stroking.
I'm gonna have
Schumacher's dad sings it at karaoke every now and then.
I'll be
It's
right
great.
back.
It's
Okay.
fucking
What do you want to
great.
do with the other 500 there, Tyler?
Yep. There you go. Yank said stroking by Clarence Carter. You got
Yep. I've still got this beer here.
it. Tony's like, make me drink it. Make me do it. So anyway, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
And Tony just sent 500 stars.
Oh no! Oh, gee, what? Wow! Out of nowhere. Gosh, let me
Tony
see.
really wants to drink his own beer.
I'm gonna make somebody do a rant. I think I'm gonna pick chicken about Sarah Silverman and Seth Rogen.
Woo! All right, we're gonna get some anti-Semitism up in here. All right. So, two Jews walk into a bar. No, we're not going to go that. We're not going to go down that route. Okay. 5 years ago, 7 years ago, Sarah Silverman and Seth Rogen were two of some of the most edgy, funny, anti-establishment comedians that were out there. And along with so many other people, they fell into this weird, like, Orange Man bad take. You remember what did Seth Rogen do? He did the North Korea thing. Like, everybody's like, oh no, North Korea's gonna bomb us because he's making this movie. And then he turns around and hates Trump so much that Trump shook hands and had peaceful relationship and talks with the North Korean, whatever he is, dictator. Like, what the fuck? Like, you potentially put people in harm's way, and I rejoiced. I was like, hey, this is a good fucking movie. Fuck them. Fuck North Korea. This is great. Keep doing shit like that. And then what the fuck does he do as soon as Trump goes to shake his hand? Orange Man bad. We can't do this. And then Sarah Silverman, I'll criticize her less, other than she's got this weird like woke feminism thing. It seems like she's coming out of it right now. I don't think she's as much of a cunt. Not quite as much of a cunt. But Seth Rogen, you remember all the movies where he's like playing video games, making dirty jokes, talking about, I'm a dude and I'm gonna do some drugs and I'm gonna have some sex with some women. They did the cop thing where he's like driving around smoking pot with fucking McLovin, and all these fun classic fucking movies. And now all he wants to do is jump on this weird or this weird like COVID, what do you call it? COVID regime is a good way of terminology for it. He's on this COVID regime to where if you're not in this fucking club, you son of a bitch, and you're not vaccinated, you're one of them. And if you're one of them, I don't want anything to do with you. And if you're one of them and you believe in Santa Claus should be a woman, and it should be a Jewish woman. Damn it. How dare you? How dare you think that it's not a Jewish woman? Damn the blacks that thought, that Santa Claus should be black. I think it should be a Jewish woman, because he is so indoctrinated in his own religion, race, thought, and all this weird shit that they even surpass the people that suffered the most in this country. All right. We got this weird competition now. What a cunt. He's gonna put slavery against Auschwitz. That's what I see Seth Rogen doing right now. And for that, he's a fucking cunt. There you go.
All right.
Phil's like, nope, I'm not here. I'm not here for this.
Phil.
He's like, nope, Chicken's gonna be talking some anti-Semitism and some racism. Right. And no, am I wrong though? Because like it's so weird when you get these self-righteous fucking people, no matter what race, religion, or creed they are, they get this like self-righteousness and they think they're better than everybody, and then all of a sudden, like less than 2 years ago. It was like a year ago. Seth Rogen's all like, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, raise your fist. And now he's taking Santa away from white people and black people and making him a Jewish girl. Like, what the fuck is going on in this country?
Yeah,
I really don't care that much about Santa Inc. I honestly don't. I think it's fucking stupid. I just, it's like, it's such an easy fucking thing to just shit on. They're like, I'm like, this is going to be dumb. I can already tell you this is going to be dumb.
Pandering.
And when he got pushback,
pandering.
It's huge pandering. And when he got pushback on Twitter, you know what he did? What does every fucking dipshit that is like in this weird goddamn COVID fucking regime that fucking believes the orange man's bad about everything, what do? Racism. That's exactly what he fucking did. He called everybody that didn't like Santa Inc. a white supremacist. Another reason he's a cunt.
All right. That was a 2 for. Wow. Got 2 for the price of 1 there. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
So,
it's worth it.
Tyler Williams.
Tyler still has 500 stars to spend, doesn't he?
He did.
Oh, there it is.
Excuse me.
Phil's back just in time for me to not be talking anymore.
So, yeah, no shit. I'm glad Phil missed all that.
Oh, God. What did I miss?
No, don't worry about it, Phil.
You're all
I don't know
right.
if it works better to maybe crack it first.
It's one of those ones you don't want to be on camera for.
I heard you two cackling like fucking hyenas when I was off camera, so.
Let's see how bad this goes. It's kind of like a really bad can opener.
I'm like, is that thing worth it?
Come on. Come here, you.
This is where Tony's fingers start bleeding.
Yeah, no shit. See, I really wish the blades were a little sharper.
I don't know if you want that.
True.
This whole thing seems dangerous to me.
Oh, here we go. Now it's cut.
I'm kind of being dad right now, and I'm like, all right, son, now watch your lip when you go to chuck this. It's got sharp edges and stuff.
Should just lift right off of here.
It should, but it's not.
Just lift right up. So not working.
You know, Santa Inc. was supposed to be a good show, but it's not.
Now, maybe I'm a simpleton here, guys, but
let's go back to this until Tony gets it
got
up.
him.
I was just about to say, like, there's a mechanism on top of the can inherently manufactured to it to allow you to open it.
Yeah, then I can't chug.
Oh my God, you just have to dig that out. I hope there's no metal like shavings in there.
Well, now there are.
It looks safe.
It looks safe.
Well, because Tony
Famous
shaved
last
pieces
words
of
of
metal
Tony
off with a
fucking G.
blade.
I mean, okay, but I'll be like Wolverine now. Like if I drink this and there is metal shavings, basically I'll be Wolverine. So it'll be fine. All right, after like 2 minutes of that, glad you all got to watch me do that.
Yeah, it's fairly entertaining.
Ziggy
Zaggy,
Ziggy
zaggy.
zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Oh my.
There it is.
All righty.
Yeah, Tony was stroking it.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I forgot Phil singing.
And Chicken, do you have to mute yourself?
Do I? Was there?
I thought there was a Chicken needed to stop talking for a minute, but okay. All right. Well,
no, that's just what you think in your head most of the time, Phil.
Wishful thinking on Phil's part.
No, I mean, usually you should just allow the
Hey,
King of
Phil,
Extreme
fuck
to do
you.
anything.
All right.
All right.
Fuck
Well,
you, buddy.
all right. So, requested song by Tyler. When I start making love, I don't just make love. I be stroking. That's what I be doing, huh? I be stroking. I stroke it to the east. I stroke it to the west. I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. What time of the day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watching the late show? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the back seat of a car? I remember one time I made love on the back seat of a car, and the police came and shined a light on me, and I said, I'm stroking. That's what I'm doing. I'm stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love best. I be stroking. Now let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love, huh? Did you make love yesterday? Did you make love last week? Did you make love last year? Or maybe it might be that you planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, long, soft, short, and be stroking. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love best. I be stroking. Now, when I start making love to my woman, I don't stop until I know she's sexified. And I can always tell when she gets sexified, because when she gets sassified, she starts calling my name. She says, K-O-E, 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 oh shit, K-O-E. The other night, I was stroking my woman, and it got so good to her. You know what she told me? Let me tell you what she told me. She said, stroke it, Phil K-O-E, but don't stroke it so fast. If my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it up my woo. I'll be stroking. I'll be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love best. I'll be stroking. A bee stroking, yeah. A bee stroking. I stroke it to the north. I stroke it to the south. I stroke it everywhere. I stroke it with my woo. A bee stroking. A bee stroking. A bee stroking. Yeah. Woo.
Wow. There you go.
Not bad for just hearing that song for the first time tonight.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're
Yes.
welcome.
Now, Dalton, that is truly that there's so many impregnated ears right now. Like I've basically made love to the souls of the audience right now.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to like talk about like JFK murder and Martin Luther King conspiracy?
This is way better. This is way better. You get Phil
What an evolution.
Beautiful singing.
What an evolution.
Easily the best trade-off you've ever made.
Yes.
Oh, God, I
so
love it.
yes,
what was
folks,
that? What just popped up?
It was just me sharing the stream.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh God, no.
When I share the stream.
Okay.
All right, wait, yeah.
Corn Popper's a bad dude.
So yes, that, folks, happened. I be stroking. I found out that that's a euphemism now.
I think my ears had a stroke.
No, your ears just be stroking. Big difference.
Oh, yeah. Good way to spin that one.
Give me that.
And they be stroking to the east. They be stroking to the west. And you be stroking on the podcast and show that you love best right here.
Right.
Big Bucket Empire, Dog and Chicken Show, and KOE Nation on YouTube. Check me out, folks.
All right. Let's get into the main topic of the night.
Yes.
Ooh, the main course.
So
it's not more gin, is it?
I don't know. That could happen.
No.
It so could be.
I might pitch in if that happens.
I'd say I would probably pitch in on that.
You know what? You fucking traitors. I need to find some awful alcohol that you guys don't like.
I'm waiting for Phil to call us insurrectionists.
Well, you are insurrectionists against the KOE Nation. That's
real quick before we get into the final topic. Did you guys see Ted Cruz? Ted Cruz was like on January 6th, he was doing the whole like, oh yeah, we got to commemorate and blah blah blah, and like I can't believe there was this terrorist attack.
People in Washington D.C., please like me.
Speech was. So he called January 6th a terrorist attack, and so like everybody was shitting on him for it. Well, on the right.
Well,
Didn't
okay,
he last
half of
year?
the people were shitting on him.
Last year, wasn't he like one of the first most vocal people bashing AOC for blowing it out of proportion?
Yeah.
So
But
why is he backtracking now?
Well, so
He's
he
probably
says
got
that.
some bill he once passed.
Well, he said it on the fucking Senate floor. And then so Tucker Carlson like called him out big time. Tucker like fucking lit him up on a show. So then he calls Tucker and says, I want to come on your show because like I need to explain myself. And so he gets on there and he goes, listen here, Tucker. Like, I've been calling anybody who's violent against police officers, I've been calling them terrorists for years and years and years. And Tucker goes, no, stop right now. We're not doing that. You called them terrorists. You meant to call them that. He goes, you're a person who's always careful with your words, but you called them terrorists multiple times in that conversation. Why did you call them terrorists? They are not terrorists. Even if they assaulted police officers, that is not terrorism.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking Tucker held his feet to the fire, made him look like a douche. And like, that might be the end of Ted Cruz.
Ooh, God, I
he'll
doubt it
rebound
because they need him in Texas. Okay, like that's the thing. Like
I'm surprised he survived after that whole goddamn power outage thing, and then he flew to fucking Mexico.
Yeah,
that was rough.
Beto O'Rourke is just like, yes, he's licking his chops, hoping to be the first Democrat senator from Texas
getting in position for my Biden sniff. I don't
know
what's coming. Holy shit! There it is. The bomb dropped. $3,000.
Oh, fuck you guys. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Gin for Phil. Tyler didn't need our help on that run.
He didn't even hesitate.
No, he was like, fuck it.
He just
Phil gin.
He just dumped that bucket. Oh, my God, dude. Hang on. This is the point where I start feeling bad for Phil.
This is where Phil starts calling people terrorists.
Tyler,
you got a Ted Cruz speech?
This crime of insurrection against the KOE Nation will not be forgotten. Now, folks, some might just be calling this a shot of gin, but I'm calling this an armed insurrection because now we're just changing the definitions of things nowadays. So, God damn it. Tyler, you son of a bitch.
Oh, wait. Hang on. He said he's done for the night, but Yanked Up also said half a shot, Phil. Really? I mean, okay.
It's to the rim.
Like, for fuck's sake, there might be a fucking room for 2 or 3 more drops. What do you want from me? Like, Jesus. Fuck. Fair, Phil, there's room for like 6 more drops, you piece of shit. Now, granted,
you have an eyedropper, Phil.
Okay, Tyler, just for you, because you did pay for this.
Oh, my God. No. Oh, my God, he did it. Ew.
There we go. There's the last few drops that I could fit into this fucking glass.
There's no air left in this glass. Oh, God.
That means it might spill on his fingers when he's drinking, and he's going to smell like gin all night.
Oh, it might not go down.
Worst part about drinking. Oh, God.
That may not go down.
Worst part about drinking gin is not just the taste. It's the aftertaste. And it's the aftertaste and the smell.
It is. Oh, God, Phil. I'm sorry, man.
Why?
Okay, so yeah, the price would be $6,000 if some random person.
And if you fucking any of you do another one or do any of that collectively together,
Phil has been broken.
Yeah. But it's only like $500 if you want to make chicken take a shot.
He's about to call some dinosaurs. Oh, this is great.
That was awful.
Anyway, yeah, Ted Cruz. Predictions on Ted Cruz. I think unless he does something like crazy. Okay, 3 scenarios. they just all out. You see a right-wing cancel culture come up and just get rid of Ted Cruz. He disappears off the map. Or two, he kind of vanishes until everybody forgets about this, and then come midterms, he starts coming up and talking shit and saying all the right things, because that's what he typically does. Is just like when things get popular, he goes, "Hey, I'm Ted Cruz, and I got some shit to say," and then
Ted
just
Cruz!
says what everybody else is already saying, or
I'm
just
saying what's on my mind because I've heard it's already on all of your minds.
Exactly. Or nothing happens and it just keeps going on with him fucking up and fucking up and fucking up, and he just sticks around.
Well,
I don't see anything specific happening. I think he'll be quiet for probably a few weeks, maybe a month, and that'll be the end of it, and he'll be right back. Like, this ain't gonna be the end of him. Obviously, he didn't get enough fucking... There wasn't enough noise made about this, because at this point, like, Ted Cruz is
If
such
Trump
a
talks
pariah.
smack
they're
on
calling-
his wife, and then Ted Cruz
No.
going to fucking work for him didn't end Ted Cruz, I don't think fucking anything will.
Normie,
for me,
Short of like him just on the Senate floor, like transforming, like you see like red light coming out of his eyes, and he becomes Moloch on the fucking Senate floor.
Yeah.
But even then, if it's a tied Senate and a Republican in the White House and it's for a Supreme Court nomination, you're still like, hey, you know,
like,
I mean,
Ted.
we need that Moloch vote. I'm afraid, like, so, like that's the way politics works.
Even my concern, though, well, I guess not really concern. I really don't give a shit about the guy. Is that he
A+ editing there, T.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you'd like that.
Like, fuck.
It's like meme editing.
That's like
I know.
Animal Farm. It's like all animals are created equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
No, I think with the Ted Cruz thing is what I've seen is like the normie Republicans are calling him a rhino now, which has never happened before. Like,
that's
like you've seen like big
Which is
name
weird
Republicans.
because a lot of the normie Republicans are rhinos.
Exactly, but it's so crazy. It's so crazy. This could be the, like, if this isn't the
Ouch, dude. I think that might be. That might
I'm
get
way
it.
better looking than that cunt.
Yanked.
Oh.
That got Amanda banned.
I have quietly unbanned Amanda, by the way.
Oh.
Our show
Nice.
is ban free. Everybody is.
All right.
It was my
A new
year.
a new set of unbans.
Yes. Yes, you could, Tyler. Yes, you could. You don't
Yes,
have
you could. You should
don't
though.
have to.
You should donate 1,000
Just
stars
Chris,
and make
who's
them
yanked?
both do a
That's-
shot.
yeah.
Just fuck
Yeah.
these guys.
Yeah, who's
I
Yank?
mean,
Fuck that guy.
So-
I don't know. With Ted Cruz, like, for me, like, it's Ted Cruz and it's fucking Tucker Carlson. Like, at this point, the left is just laughing at it, going, they're eating each other alive, which is what we were laughing about on the left.
That's what we've been laughing
years
about for
ago.
about 3 years, but
So yeah, I don't think
Ted
it'll be
Cruz.
fine. He's gonna recover from this. It was a moment of just douchery from a guy who usually is a lot more
it was a
careful.
pretty big one though, because this, like, the
I
January
agree.
6th thing's like a big talking point.
Now,
Like, this is how
was
Marjorie
topical.
Taylor
It was
Greene
topical.
and some of these like fucking like super far right names are like making a name for themselves right now. They're like,
Yeah.
they're standing up for the people that are in prison right now in solitary confinement for the insurrection of January 6th. Like,
Yeah.
they're standing up for them, trying to like get their stories out. So like, there's a lot of Republicans circling the wagons around her and Gates. There's a couple other ones that like are the media's painted them out as like crazy fringe lunatics, but
you gotta
people
give it
are
to him.
following them and they're not following Ted Cruz. This Trump, hold on, this MAGA Trump like mindset of fuck the establishment is not gone, and it's coming back
No.
with it. Marjorie Taylor Greens, it's
They
coming
see
back with the Matt
Ted
Gaetz.
as part of the establishment,
Ted
which
is
is funny
Ted is
because
the
he
establishment.
got brought in on the Tea Party wave. That's what brought him in, and now, and like it's the Batman thing. You either die the hero or you live long enough to become the villain.
What's that say? Just for Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shot, I believe.
Oh, that's shot.
I assume that's a shot.
No, this is something I
just wanted to say real quick, like with Marjorie
Tyler
Taylor
sent
Greene
500 again
and Ted
too.
Cruz and
Tony takes
and
a
Matt
shot.
Gaetz.
Looks like we're both taking a shot.
Like they did a good. The media and the left did a really good job of painting them in a really shitty picture a long time before they were even a threat. So like they got ahead of the curve on that one. Wait, what happened?
We both have nerds. So I am doing. I'm doing Revelton honey whiskey.
Oh, fuck. All right, hang on just a second.
Now I want to say, while you guys are getting your shots ready, Ted
ready.
Cruz is another one of those politicians that uses a fake name, and I think if in 2016 he would have run under his birth name, he would have done way better in the presidential primaries. But like, I wonder how if he would have been able to pull off the same victories, because Ted Cruz is not his real name. His real name is Rafael Cruz, and I think that would have helped him a lot more in the general primaries than Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz is kind of cringe. Rafael Cruz would have been different, but Zodiac Killer.
Wow. I'm Ted Zodiac Killer Cruz. Like, T, do you need me to come over and open that bottle for you?
Well, while Tony's fucking around with that, let's
all right.
Cheers to you, Samantha, and to Tyler. I left very little room for drops, as you can see. It's like right at the edge. It's all over my fingers already. Oh, I think the wild turkey one's better. This is a local one. This is an Iowa one. This ain't bad. This is out of Osceola, Iowa. Revelton.
Tony,
it's definitely got honey in there, but that's different.
This is what I've been putting off for a while. Like, I love this combination. I think it's as good a time to do it as any. But what I've got is some Irish cream and Jameson cold brew. You do it 50-50. Oh my God, does it make a great goddamn cocktail?
Are those your almond nipples pouring in?
Yeah, I hadn't opened that Irish cream for a while, and that motherfucker was tight. Or I'm just
I got some bourbon cream. I need to get.
Is that the Buffalo?
Yep.
I want to try that.
Yeah. When you guys get your asses down to Iowa, we'll have that for coffee in the morning before you hit the road. Cheers.
Oh God, that's good. Oh, it's so good. I recommend that one.
Why are you switching back to me? Where'd everybody go? There. It switched back to me only. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And anyway, apparently now it's just the chicken show. Let's get caught up on chats real quick. I think we already went through fuck you, Schrodinger's cat. Twitch sucks. I don't know why you're even wasting your time there. Where's your invite? I invited you last week and you completely ignored me when I sent you a message. I don't know. Like, maybe you should reply to me when I send you a message, you dick. Who was born in Canada?
Ted Cruz, which is that's always something that I find interesting.
Why was he running for president?
You know, that came up a few times, chicken.
Yeah.
That was one of
How
those.
How did I not know about this?
Yeah, I know. It's weird to think that he was born in Canada, isn't it? Like, that's why everybody's like,
I'm an American by birth. I'm an American. No, like I was reminded of.
Was that on like a military base or government?
No, just one of his parents is an American citizen, but she was in Canada at the time when he was born.
So he can't be president.
Pretty much, but
and his dad's
he could be vice president, right? And he could move up.
No,
technically no.
I'll never forget. There was if any of you ever saw the X-Men the animated series back in the 90s, there was this guy who he heavily discriminated against the mutants, and he wanted them destroyed, and he was part of the Anti-Mutant League, and he was the head of the Anti-Mutant League, and then they
Friends of
found
Human-
out that his dad was a mutant. He's like, no, I'm normal. And I just feel like that's what Ted Cruz did when they found out, but Ted, you were born in Canada. No, I'm normal. I will have my revenge, Canada. I will have my revenge.
Nice try, Canada. We know
trying
now.
to take over the U.S.
Damn, them shots were way bigger than Phil's shot.
Oh, fuck off. It's a 1 ounce fucking. It's 1 ounce.
Hey, hold
What
on.
do you want?
Everything Tony and Chicken do are always bigger than Phil.
I mean, just saying, like,
It's never
mine
better,
is-
though.
Mine is quite large and phallic.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus.
Just saying.
Mine's from the Free Estate, which you can't even see anymore. It was a South Dakota
Oh yeah.
shot glass. It's been washed too many times. They had Mount Rushmore on there, but I've used it often, so that means it's it's worth its weight in use. You know, one thing.
Schrodinger's cat says Tony taking bigger shots than his dick. That's true. When I chugged the beer, because the beer can is probably slightly wider, just slightly.
Just slightly.
Bitch.
Schrodinger, you're playing a dangerous game. He will send you pictures.
And I will. Yeah, I will prove it. And Justice for Ali, all has a part that sounds similar to X-Men. That, actually, that's true.
Yeah,
I will
it
give
is
you that.
very similar. If you've
I
never
will
done
give you
this,
that.
he has sent that to me before. If you go and listen to X-Men intro, like the cartoon one,
Yep.
and then listen to Justice for All, you're like,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I always thought that. I always thought that when I first heard Justice for All, like, yeah, I'm like, dude, okay. This reminds me of this. And seriously, one of the best fucking shows of the 90s, not just cartoons. Like, that thing was tight. It still holds up. The animation's not perfect, but damn it, that is a great fucking show.
I know I'm going to be
recommend.
I'm going to be in the heavy minority here, but two really underappreciated 90s animated adult shows. The Critic, I fucking loved that show, and that shaped so much of my humor. And also, I think probably one of the best shows, not only of the 90s, but probably the best show MTV ever did, Daria.
Daria was actually pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best show MTV ever produced was Daria. So.
Oh
no!
Out of nowhere, guys!
God.
I just got this. Here we go.
Son of a biscuit.
I don't hear anything.
No
audio.
The fuck?
Did you share it with audio?
Schrodinger comes in with a good counter. Celebrity Deathmatch was a pretty fucking awesome show. In fact, that became like the playground talk at the school was what happened on Celebrity Deathmatch. Like we would, and it was pretty fucking, and they took way too long to get a Celebrity Deathmatch game out to market. By the time it was already out to market,
it was still a fun game though.
The coolness of the, but it wasn't the same cultural phenomenon it was by the time the game came out, because then that was kind of a lesson in, you got your moment and it will pass. And somehow
the game was fucking fun though.
Somehow Vince McMahon still found a way to promote his wrestlers through it, which is brilliance.
You didn't rock shit, Schrodinger.
Rocked all the uncles in that game. Oh,
when you were a teenager, you can beat any of your uncles at a goddamn thing, and you know it.
Oh, Lord. Now, all right, before we move on, one quick question. If you had to guess off the top of your head before you turned 20, so your teenage years, what game did you play more than any other game? Not your favorite, not the best, not whatever, but which one did you end up playing?
I was a Halo kid.
More? Okay. T?
Hours logged. I probably logged more on Monster Rancher or Monster Rancher 2 than I should have.
Damn, bro. For me, it's, and again, I'm gonna really just reveal myself as a
hold on,
Nintendo
real
nerd
quick.
when I was a kid.
Fuck this. All right, so he's like, only thing you beat me at was Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo. Okay, fuck off. Wow. That was just not a thing. It was actually Mortal Kombat on N64. that I beat the living fuck out of you on, along with every other game on N64. And then early Xbox, because that was about the time that you were still playing video games when you were living with your dad, when I would actually come over and hang out. And I didn't play Skyrim with you ever. And I don't know how you beat somebody at Skyrim. That's not like a versus game.
Now, I discovered Skyrim late in life. I was 20, like in my 20s when I discovered Skyrim. But that
We
I
played
probably
N64
put more.
and Xbox. Yes.
But
in
for
McCool,
me,
yes.
it's kind of a three-way tie of.
And you're a fucking idiot.
It's either. Well, sheesh.
Now he's just mad.
Chicken,
He's
I
just-
forwarded you those videos.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll pop
God.
him up here in a minute. But he's just mad because he wants to date me, and my girlfriend's feet are amazing.
I'm trying to figure out if I played Mario Kart, Mario 64, or No Mercy more than any other game. Those three pretty much took up
Okay,
a lot.
if it's not if not Monster Rancher, then Metal Gear Solid, because Jesus, yeah, that one.
Because fuck it.
Logged a lot of time on that. Lot of time.
When I did finally buy a PlayStation,
I
when I was like
chose
17.
that
SmackDown
over
Here
hanging
Comes the
out
Pain
with-
was.
I chose Metal Gear Solid over like hanging out with chicks a couple of times.
A couple of times.
All the times.
yeah, come on now.
One of
We
these
got
days I'll
some.
lose my V card.
We
Oh,
got
God.
Samantha
Uh-oh.
Williams with.
What the fuck? is
2,000 stars coming in hot. What are we doing?
Oh
this?
no!
What?
Oh no! And then another
There's
one.
another 2,000 stars.
Oh
Wait,
no!
Wait, what? What?
No!
Wait, what?
Did she seriously send 6,000 stars?
That's 6,000. It just came.
Oh, come on,
No.
Samantha! I was just beginning to like you.
Oh, damn!
And there for that much. It's even like barely coming over, like the surface pressure is just bubbling over the top. So this is gonna be tough for me to take, but fuck.
Oh God, I did not. Oh my God, Gen 5. Oh,
Put her down. Put her down. Swallow that shit.
oh my God.
Ah!
I imagine that's a face Phil would make if Mr. Sacco was in his mouth.
Oh, this is brutal. Phil is being tag teamed.
What the fuck? Oh,
Tyler
wait.
got his wife involved. You're dead.
Oh,
Ah.
that is
So now-
fucked up.
The price has gone up significantly.
Yeah.
But the two of you ain't got the guts. You ain't got the gumption.
Jesus.
You ain't got the moxie. You ain't
Oh
got
my
the machismo. You ain't got the
Oh,
intestinal fortitude. You ain't got the balls. Yeah, so no, this ain't gonna happen, folks.
Phil's gonna hit the
I can
goddamn
just put
floor
this
tonight.
gin glass away for the night. Cause you ain't gonna see it again because
Awful.
nobody's got the gumption. It ain't gonna happen.
Awful. Just awful.
All right, I
why? Why?
oh,
I
God.
thought you loved me, oh adoring public.
yeah. Everybody always thinks that.
Yeah. Yank, we might hit that 30,000 mark. Yeah, no shit.
Like holy shit, you guys are almost there.
Hey, Brendan, you're coming to Nebraska.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sooner than we thought.
Yep.
a lot sooner. All right, here we go. We have Brandon, Brandon,
Yeah,
not
Brandon.
Brendan.
What
Brandon.
the fuck, bro?
Different.
Let's go,
Different.
Brandon Korblich.
Yes.
Hopefully there's no echo. I think. Shit, hold on.
Dale.
I don't know if these need to be sequential or not.
I have no idea. Fuck it. Let's play it. Let me know if there's an echo.
Interesting facts by the dawn.
We're good.
I don't know, man. German chocolate cake was invented in Texas.
For a second, I thought we almost broke the Snapper facts.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, is he hammered?
Oh my god, that was terrible. I loved that. Oh, that was great.
All right.
Oh, Tyler, throwing it down. Come at me, bro.
Dude.
Come at me, bro. You ain't got it. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Let me get this unmuted.
I'm
real quick.
Phil. I'm the king. I'm extreme.
I don't have any audio this time.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think he fucked up on the first one.
God, you.
Yeah, this one
suck,
has no
Brandon.
audio.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. Thank God.
No. Yeah.
Corblick, you're gonna have to record that one again.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
hey.
man.
Fill in the words.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, this
Bad
is the
lip
Dawn,
reading.
and I'm sitting here in my garage. You want a nice fact, real quick? Well, here's a fact. Phil loves gin mixed with his almond milk. Sucker.
Fuck you. Like that's.
Oh, hey, did you
Jesus.
just catch me beating off? Yeah. I'm in my garage. Fuck you guys. Shouldn't be watching
like
me
to-
out here. This is my
I like
private
to
space.
use.
I don't
like
even
to
let
use
my wife out here.
10W30 as a lube.
And me, I've drank too much gin, so just insert something witty by Phil K.O.
Yeah. Insert pun here.
Yes, insert witty thing right there. All right.
All right. Final story of the night. We got to
Yes,
get to
let's
it. We're
talk
about 10
about it.
minutes out. Jesus Christ. So
You got
if you
10
haven't-
minutes to make me take another shot of gin, bitches.
stop
Fuck
it.
all y'all.
Oh,
All right,
God,
Tim
Phil's getting
Pool
drunk.
swatted live in studio while streaming. So if you
Uh,
don't know what swatting is, let's explain this real
Is it
quick.
like stroking?
It's
kind
like
of.
soaking with the Mormons.
Kind of.
Yeah,
But with local PD. So this happens with podcasters, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, all kinds of different people, to where somebody that doesn't like them or even wants to pull a prank, whatever, calls the cops, makes up some kind of claim like there's a gunman in the house or they killed some people. The cops show up, guns a-blazing. This has actually led to multiple deaths. Yep. And sirens in Tony's house.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Get down, T.
I hope
Run.
Tony's not being swatted right now.
Run. That angry
I see-
13-year-old from Germany sent the SWAT team after you. Ha ha, I guess you lose.
I see Pamela Anderson's boobs blinking different colors right now. So, anyway,
Well, the money
So
she
this-
paid for them, they should have extra features.
yes.
true.
So this happened on Tim Pool's Timcast IRL last night. So he does a live show Monday through Friday. It's like a 2-hour long show. And usually he's got some good guests on there. He just had Marjorie Taylor Greene on the night before, and then on this particular episode had a former cop and right-wing activist, Officer Tatum. But yeah, the
balls.
cops walk in live on the show when they're sitting there talking, and they're like, "What the fuck's going on?" And sure enough, somebody swatted him.
was a bad dude.
Oh, Kevin West coming in with a random number of stars. I have no idea what he wants us to do, but 530 stars. Thank you, sir. You let us know what you want to do with that 530. So this was actually okay. So there's a lot of behind the scenes shit going on Tim Pool's
What's the
show right
legit?
now.
I'm just curious what the logistics of like his studio is to have them just like randomly barge it. Like, how did they get in? How did nobody like? Was this
So
a
he
no-knock
does
warrant
explain
thing,
it
or-
quite well. So
No.
he's kind of out in the middle of
No.
nowhere.
No. Do you see what's
shit.
happening in the
Oh,
chat
shit.
here? I haven't
Oh,
seen
shit.
what it is, but no.
5,000 from
No.
Tyler.
No.
What is going on right now?
Okay, that's Tyler.
Another 2,000.
No.
That's 7,000.
No.
No, you can all go fuck yourselves. No,
No.
There's no way. There's no fucking way.
2,000. That's another 1,000. So, how many is that now? Like,
Hang on,
How many
Kevin
do we-
just said
Kevin just said
something, too.
another 1,000. Jesus
No.
fucking Christ! How many do we need to get
How
Phil
many
to
do-
drink again?
I think that's plenty.
No, we do the math. What's the actual number? You fucking whore. What's the fucking actual number?
It might be there.
I think
Drink
it's
the
there.
fuck up. It was 8,000. Said
8,000.
You fucking God.
that's
damn
it. You hit 8,000, and Kevin, you also got an extra 500.
That's true.
Means you get whatever the hell's on the side.
Here, I'll make sure it's all the way to the fucking tippy top.
Yep.
Just for you.
Jesus
because
fucking Christ.
Fuck.
That's
All right, we'll
plenty.
come back to the Tim Pool topic. Tony,
Yeah,
can
we're
you
gonna talk about
share? Can you share real quick, like what Kevin's options are while Phil contemplates the rest of his night here?
My
with-
life.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
contemplating my life.
Yeah, don't take that shot yet, Phil. You just hold on to it, and you
Yeah,
just think
hold on
about
to
for a
it.
second.
You need to like stare at it, learn to love it.
Learn to love it. Smell the gin, Phil.
I'm gonna
Smell.
love this if by the end of 2022
It smells like hot batteries.
Okay, so just for clarification purposes, I've already chugged a beer, so that would be 1,000 stars, and Chicken and I have both taken a shot. So taking out
I can
Chicken's
chug
shot
a
would also be
beer,
1,000.
or you can
Chicken
make
can still
somebody
chug a beer
you can,
for 500.
you can make anybody
about
sing
to
a
say.
song. Hold on, you can make anybody sing a song, or you can make anybody rant about anything you want. That's your options, Kevin.
All right. That's the price for the next one. Fuck off.
All right.
All right,
like
Phil,
it.
hit him up.
Oh God.
That's like me and Tony on a drunken fucking bar binge night.
That's
I've
like-
never
yeah,
seen
that's
Phil
like-
do the roar. Like,
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
3 a.m. I'm arguing with myself in the mirror face.
So,
Oh God.
this is
You can
for
rally.
science, for charity, whatever
Chug
it
a
is.
beer, chicken.
all right, we'll do. Let me grab
And
it.
okay, we're done. Thank God. My God. Okay.
Thank you,
As
Christ.
you Phil, you
What did
just
Yank
take a
say?
breather.
Less than $3,000 to
Jesus.
30,000. What would we do at 30,000 though?
I don't know. I'll pull my balls out. No, not really. Good night. Thank you, Samantha. That was amazing.
Samantha, you're awesome. I think.
I think.
I don't know. I think in the
I
morning
know
I
so.
might not be as big
Very-
a fan of all y'all.
Very
but
awesome.
in the morning, maybe
Good
not
stuff.
as big
Love
a
you.
fan, but oh, good Lord Almighty God. That happened.
All right, this is a cold beer. This is gonna suck. I should have let these sit out. God damn it.
That's what I do.
I know. I should have. I didn't think
Yep.
about it. God damn it. I didn't think Kevin was ever going to respond to me. You know, I wouldn't expect my nephew to actually respond to me once in a while.
Sheesh.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Just kink shamed him.
All right. Cheers, bitches. Let's do this.
Down it goes.
I can see how cold that is.
Oh, really?
It's cold.
I've
man.
drank it at
Oh.
least that much gin tonight. And you're like, no, I better take a little break in my sippy there.
It's super cold. Woo. Fuck you, Phil.
Hey,
You don't
zombie.
chug beer. Whew.
Thank you, Zombie, for stopping in.
Zombie
Dalton
back.
coming in with
Oh,
Man.
Kevin,
What?
stop
Oh
it.
my God!
Failing. Oh,
God damn
fuck.
it.
Wait, what are
He
we
said,
doing?
Suck my
What?
farts, Uncle Chicken.
3,200 for what?
Oh, no.
God. All right.
'Cause
Before
it's-
we
I don't
decide
know.
on that,
Wait. What is it to make me take another shot of gin? Because that's what he's trying to do.
God,
I want to know
no.
what's the actual score.
I think they were trying to get it over the 30,000 mark, which we never decided what was going to happen at that.
I don't know. I think that was just an arbitrary number you threw out there.
Yeah, we made it
Jesus.
to
Oh, God.
30,000.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Congratulations, guys. Yeah. Wow.
You're all beautiful fucking people. Every
I
last
set a
one of you.
ridiculous goal that I didn't think we'd touch.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
Hey,
either.
shoot for the stars, bitches.
Literally. Very
So,
nice.
Kevin, what do you want
Kevin-
with those? Because you still have some time.
Yeah, Kevin,
Yeah.
I'm going to pop this up
I was
here.
about to
and,
say, sing
what,
songs.
Jesus.
So, my second beer or shot will be 1,000.
Yeah, I know. Yanked Up wasted his fucking stars when we were doing just the muting. My God.
You can totally mute me.
Tag Team Williams.
Tag
okay,
Team
so
Williams, top tag team of the.
Both
the
both
year
Chicken and
so
I
far.
have taken a shot and chugged a beer, so it would be 1,000. a piece for a
He
chug
threw
or a
out
shot for both of
3,000 though,
us.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3,060 some odd.
So you think about that. Let's talk about
3,200. He did
Yeah.
3,200. So technically, give Chicken
Oh
a
my
beer
God.
and shot. And Tony, you fucking dick. All right.
All right,
Well
can we talk
done,
about-
Kevin.
Can we
Well
talk about
done.
Tim Pool first?
Nope, get that shit down, boys.
Let's do it. Let's finish this
There's no-
bitch up, and then we'll get to the post show. And
Yep.
well, we'll do Tim Pool for
While
a
you
few
guys
minutes.
are doing that, I'll basically say, yep, Tim Pool got fucked. It
Yeah,
wasn't
Phil,
good.
you talk about Tim Pool while we're pouring our stuff.
He got
I'm-
fucked. He got swatted. You know exactly who it was. It was some fucking woker than thou. I probably debated the person who swatted Tim Pool on Twitch in some random panel at some point.
True.
If I had to guess. So yeah, swatting. We're gonna have to make some modification to our laws to prevent that because Joe
We
Rogan
have like an online
compound.
constitution.
I don't know about I think we need to just properly apply our own constitutional law to speech made in the public square. And especially when you're talking about like these major social media companies that gobble up massive amounts of taxpayer subsidized bandwidth just to run through a single day. Them calling themselves a purely private company might be playing a little fast and loose with their definitions. So wait, 3 minutes
Phil's-
of muted.
Phil,
So
just
2
two-
minutes.
Muted for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Kevin,
Starting
your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
now.
Got
So
it.
at
I'm watching the timer.
2:02:24. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right, I'm taking a shot with you, T.
Hang on. Let's get close in here. Let me timestamp this 2:00:35. Okay. Clink.
Clink, clink, clink.
Oh my God, that was really good.
I need to get some better shots.
I did something really good. I did half butter shots and half Crown Vanilla for a Vanilla Crown Hotel.
I just did the straight Revelton honey, right?
Oh, you
or
idiot. Why would you do that?
Because it's kind of yummy. It is kind of
believe
yummy, but it's got this weird aftertaste. Like
that was really good.
going down's fine. It's just, whew.
Yep, Vanilla Crown and fucking butter shots, guys. Oh my God, I just invented a great shot right there.
Love it. All right,
He's-
I gotta do this beer. Jesus fucking Christ! I hate chugging cold beer. Kevin,
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking.
Kevin, fuck you. Love you. All right. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm gonna take a small sip just to clear my throat because all that fucking honey whiskey.
Oh, look at this guy. Hey,
Hey, stupid heads. That's
I
the
love
funniest fucking thing anybody said in the comments all night.
that
Hey,
is true.
Stupid heads. All right.
Oh,
Ziggy zaggy. Oi, oi, oi. All right. Fuck it. Here we go.
Oh, it looks so fucking cold. Oh my God.
Horribly cold.
Oh,
Woo. Oh, all right. Let's get back to Tim Pool's bullshit.
and I think
Ugh.
Phil is unmuted.
Don't worry, folks. Those 2 minutes without your King of Extreme, your life of tumult and chaos. Has
Yeah, we
come
are
to a
literally getting
close.
paid to drink tonight. This
Yes,
is
fifth
kinda
grade
bad.
playground. Yes. And Tom, welcome to the show. How are we doing? Yes, welcome to our frivolity and foolishness. Yeah, this is
For everybody who
been-
said I'd never get paid to drink, look at me now.
Yeah, we fucking made it, yo. No, but now, Tony, boy, I wonder what it must be like to, have people send you points to take a shot of something nice. It must be pretty, must be
What,
pretty
gin's
cool. to
fine. You
get
love
to-
gin.
You love
Fuck you both. And fuck whoever invented gin. Just everything about them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Like,
All right, Tim fucking Pool. Let's end this on a good
Yeah,
note.
we got to wrap this
Actual talk.
up, get to the post show. Did you set up a post show room?
I'm
already?
going to do it right now as you start
Okay.
talking about the story.
All right, so let me pull this story back up. Oh, dude, you killed my screen. That's all right.
Tim Pool, basically,
Okay.
when it happened, he did like the Metal Gear Solid where Solid Snake hides in the box. But what he did is he took his beanie and he pulled it down over him and he just like hid under the beanie. And that's how he was totally fine. It's like, hey, everybody, Tim Cast here. And I'm reporting from my phone from inside my beanie.
So anyway, oh God, I can't. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ, I'm like so gassy from all that fucking beer and it's like kind of got that honey whiskey burp to it too. It's fucking super gross. I don't like this. Tim Pool on Twitter says someone called police and said they shot and killed 2 people and were going to kill more. Police were told not to enter the house without a warrant, but said they didn't need one due to exigent. I thought it was like exurgent or something. I don't know what the word is. Exigent circumstances. This is a large house used as a production studio with many employees on site. So I watched a bunch of the aftermath videos. Like he had 2 employees like out in the yard when the first 2 cops pulled up and they were waiting for the rest of them. I guess there was a total 8 squad cars or something that pulled up. And they confronted those first 2 people because what they understood is there was one shooter at the property, and so they saw a guy in the yard and they're like, "Hey, hands up!" Well, they had like another one of their guys out in the yard too. It happened to have a camera, so of course, like these guys are dorks, so they just start recording everything, and so yeah. Then they were able to explain out in front of the house, hey, everything's fine. Like we're like recording. This is a recording studio. Like we're doing a show inside, blah, blah, blah. So that's like the story. And then the cops are like, well, we have to go see the house. We have to see everything inside the house. And then when they're recording, the cops come run through the room, check the room, and they're like, what the fuck are you guys doing in here? No, God, no, Kevin. God, no. I think we got the chip from, yeah, I think so. Probably pretty close, if not already. Anyway, so.
Fuck you, Justin. Jesus, I thought we were friends. Jesus.
So anyway, Tim like goes out and gets all mad, tells the cops to leave. He's like, I don't want him in my house, which I get it.
Yeah, understandable.
The cops come into the building. They had a reason to. In like this is where I thought it was kind of fun to watch. I thought it was fun to watch Tim Pool kind of go through this. Oh, so the cops can do this legally.
Yeah,
but I can tell them to leave, and they were gained entry to my house. Like, he's going to make a big deal out of this. He's going to make a bunch of views out of this. He's going to go on this whole anti-cop rant for a while.
What great publicity.
A little bit, Tyler.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So, like, whoever did the SWAT on him, he's gonna fucking rake this in. I'm just like, you fucking idiots. Of all the people to SWAT, Tim Pool's not the guy to SWAT, because this guy is an opportunist beyond belief. He's really good at it, and he's super smart.
I've seen what leftist extremism looks like.
Yeah,
he's
gonna make a shit ton of money off of this. So hey,
I have a thought.
Way to go, Tim Pool. Tear it up.
I think I know who called it in. I think Tim Pool called it in.
Wouldn't that be a fucking story arc?
No, it would be brilliant.
Tim
it would
Pool
be
realizes after Jussie Smollett best to not try.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be horrible?
That's
like the internet's Jussie Smollett.
Turns out Tim Pool called this in on himself to get the notoriety, and then it's released by dispatch, by some anonymous dispatcher, that hey, it was him or one of his cohorts that called it the fuck in.
I somehow doubt that, because nobody's like, hey guys, you know what I really want? The police poking around my house. Like, said nobody ever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I somehow,
unless there's a reason, and
it was a really dangerous fucking thing to deal with, though, because like that was the one thing Tim did say on there, is like he had 2 guys out in the front yard that the cops confronted right away. If those 2 cops weren't there, and then like all their backup shows up, then they all like storm the fucking house afterwards and kick down doors and go crazy ape shit. Like,
I don't think this was going to be Waco.
Well, no, but they could have had guns drawn, and who knows what could happen. Dude, like from I don't know, from what they say. Okay, so like Tim's like, we're armed to the teeth here in this little house. I'm like, no, I'm sure he's got some tits ass guns. I'm pretty sure they like. I don't know how well they
it's a
react
little funny
to a
that like
war situation like that.
Tim Pool puts on such like an unassuming like public persona that even when you hear we've got guns in this house, nobody's like, I'm why is it that doesn't project any menace to anybody? Like
I
there's
know.
nobody that's like it's like, oh no, Tim Pool's got a gun. Better
I see
fucking
Tim
watch
Pool-
out.
No, today in one of his videos, he goes, yeah, some other guy was talking about like, hey, why would you want to do that to Tim Pool? You know he's strapped. I'm like, did you just say you were strapped? Like Tim Pool talked about another person talking about him. It's almost like talking about yourself in the fourth person to say you're strapped. And I'm like, you're not strapped, Tim. You're not strapped. So like,
I'm imagining right now, if I had a choice, like if I'm at that doorway, like, okay, you have to choose one doorway. In the left doorway, it's Tim Pool, armed with a 12-gauge shotgun. Door 2, your 6-year-old son and his Red Ryder BB gun. I'm like, honestly, the danger's pretty similar. Like, it's a hard one.
Does Tim Pool
either
have
way,
birdshot or buckshot?
well,
Because if it's birdshot, I'm going in on Tim. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
what are you gonna do with that little pea shooter? Wound me?
Here's the best part. It wouldn't matter if I had the same amount of gravel in each hand. I could take them both out simultaneously.
Never Project Sad Face.
Actually, it's a good question, Project. We're rolling with the Fridays right now because until we got our most recent bitch slap from YouTube, we were rolling in the fucking views, and now we got to get in their good graces again for them to let us back in the mainstream search
honestly,
results.
we'll go back to Thursday as soon as the weather warms up. When I start camping,
that too. Yes.
When I start going, like I camp. I usually go out camping on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So,
cold weather is just like nobody's going anywhere, so we're gonna get a lot more clicks on Friday nights during the cold weather. So
it was good to see you, Project. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
Thanks for coming in.
We haven't seen you in the chat in a while.
Absolutely,
it's good to see
nice
that.
To see we're still on YouTube.
It's good to see that sad face.
Yeah, folks still love us on YouTube.
Oh, and with a horrible idea. Brandon Corbett, do Wednesdays.
You do Wednesdays, you fuck.
No, we can't compete with Wednesdays right now because
there's so many shows on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is like Sunday. It's super crazy. It's like Sundays and Wednesdays are like the fucking biggest podcast days that you're competing with everybody.
And Yanked usually does Wednesdays, and when Brendan goes live, he does Wednesdays. So we don't want to be competing with our own.
That's why I just jump on to other shows. All the other shows are making big views on Wednesdays and these days. Just jump onto the show and hey, folks, you really should get to know your King of Extreme Phil KOE. And that really is the greatest gift of all.
Carb, the one video you sent had no audio at all.
Yeah, he told me fuck that. He says Thursdays are his TV watching. Hang on. Are you seriously still like watching network TV?
What are you watching? What do you watch on Thursday?
Yeah.
I was about to say, they don't even have SmackDown on Thursday anymore.
Oh, God. All right, so Tim Pool. Jesus, let's wrap this up. Tim Pool.
Yeah.
Right,
so Tim Pool almost died, but he almost didn't die. No, okay. Honestly, swatting's a big deal. Don't do it. It's
Whoever
awful.
did it should go to jail for a long time.
Okay, so how long?
I think swatting, if you can be proven to have committed a swatting
with the intent of harm,
regardless of your intent, if you do a swatting, because it's implicit harm. The intent is to put some sort of harm upon the person you're doing. I think it should be a felony with no less than 18 months.
If Tim Pool was black.
Well, no less than 18 months. Okay. Judges have discretion beyond that. That's how. Okay. Now, this is coming from a guy who despises mandatory minimum sentences. Okay. Yeah. So that's fucking telling you something. That's how serious I take that, because I fucking despise mandatory minimum sentencing, and like, especially for nonviolent crimes, but this is not a nonviolent crime. in my opinion. This is you're using the apparatus of the state to very much try and get somebody killed.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
So I think you should at least do 18 months and be convicted of a felony. That's just my thoughts.
Tony?
Yeah, no, any unnecessary police involvement in anybody's day-to-day life, just no. There should be no introduction of the law into your day-to-day daily business for any fucking reason, unless you've actually gone out and made an ass of yourself to the point where you are an actual danger to society. And the fact that people can just randomly call in and accuse people of things, and then a SWAT team shows up at a person who's just doing a live stream. It's such a strange story, but Tim Pool's going to come out the other side of this better for it. So it's not like he was actually harmed in this regard. I don't know.
Let's say for the next 18 months, he's pretty well untouchable.
It's the same thing. Like we want less government, not more government. We want less policing, not more policing. We want more policing done in the proper conduct and the proper narrative that is actual protecting and serving, right? That was the original idea. It's gone way past that. So any policing that goes past that, I'm generally not a fan of, just by principle. But good God,
I got a hot take.
This just seems so gross.
Wait, so Tony, you support the night watchman state? Oh, that seems
you're gonna love
classic conservative libertarian of you.
You're gonna love mine.
Oh,
because it does not break constitutional values. It doesn't really take away from non-aggression principle.
Ooh.
I think the punishment for that, especially, so if nobody dies, nobody gets harmed, you SWAT somebody, and it turns out you get caught, nobody's harmed. Now, if somebody gets harmed, whatever, like that goes down a different road. But for an incident like this, nobody gets harmed. Everything ends up okay. Then you lose internet access for 20 years.
Interesting concept.
Dude.
I kind of like that.
You don't lose any other rights. You don't
Gen
lose
Zers. That's a fate worse than death.
Yeah, people would actually.
You don't lose your right to free speech. You don't lose your right to guns. You don't lose anything other than your right to the internet.
That would make people think about it before actually calling something.
You can still bank.
Dude.
You have to go to the bank the old-fashioned way. You can still do everything, but you need to pay with cash. You don't get debit cards or credit cards. You have to do everything in cash.
Project Sad Phrase, that's not true. The Democrats are saying abolish free speech all over the place. So, nice try.
Nice try.
No
He's
Google
trolling
Maps.
right there.
No
Google Maps. Yeah, you have to fucking buy a big old map and figure out what to do.
Oh my God! Just thinking about all the fucking new teenagers driving
That's my
out there
punishment for
with their
everybody
Rand
now.
McNally goddamn atlases, going, this is printed on paper, and I've got to figure out how the fuck to get from point A to point B. Come on! This
I
is
think
brutal and unusual.
Boomer dads, at our age, our dads were like, we're going to take the TV away from you.
Yeah.
They had the right idea, just in the wrong time frame.
Yes.
And I was about to say, if you cut a kid off from the internet, they're going to act like you've actually cut off their hand.
Oh, dude, my son, if I said, hey, we're just going to live without internet, he would I'm pretty sure he would cry. There's not a lot of things that would make my son cry.
I'm going to move in with the neighbors now.
My son's a pretty tough kid. He's a pretty tough kid. And he's like, Dad, I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure, he's got good morals, good values. But if I told him there was no internet ever again, he might cry because he probably would think it's the end of the world.
That's totally fair.
Will you tell us if you find the internet over there? How? You won't have the internet.
We're going out California way to find some of that internet.
So,
that's my final punishment for anybody moving forward. I'm going to use that one more often.
We got just a couple minutes left.
How many more minutes?
Last call.
Oh God!
All right, we got a couple of minutes.
5 minutes.
Sign out.
I don't know if we got 5.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Project coming in hot. Argue
We're
with
at
Ursula. I love it.
2 hours, 18 minutes, and 40
Rumpers.
some seconds. Let's
Yes,
go
We're
to.
going. To
All
You
right,
got
then.
3 minutes. You got
Post-show.
like 3 minutes.
3
Let's get
minutes
this shit
yes.
over
for
with.
last calls. Well,
We're moving to the post show, folks. I want everybody to take a look down here below Phil, right in front of Phil. That is the link. That is the Linktree link to all of our social media and platform presences. But at the top of that link, you will find a very compromising picture of chicken next to the post show link. So if you
What?
want the post show, you want to come to the post show, you want to watch the post show, you want to
Why is
join
there
in on the
a
post show.
compromising picture of me.
just
'Cause they-
continue, Tony. Just keep going. Just keep
Yeah,
going.
just ignore that. Anywho, so yeah, this is the link to get to
Don't-
the post show, whether you want to participate or just watch. This is
I'm-
the easiest way to follow us on all of the platforms plus the
I'm
post
still
show.
not okay with this.
That's okay.
So anyways, yes. But yes, last call on the stars here, folks. But
If you want to get one in before we say goodnight.
But yes, folks, this has been quite an evening that we've all come together on. And I do have to say, fuck.
I got a link
No,
tree for you.
What I
love
have
it,
to
Project.
say this evening to
It
all
is
you
sexy.
beautiful people is, all that being said, thank you for joining us for episode 121 Swatted, folks. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the Lord of the Scottish Highlands, and one damn handsome man, if I do say so
And
myself.
the gin connoisseur
Oh, fuck.
of America.
I guess. But folks, you can find me at KOE Nation on YouTube, KOE Nation on Twitch, KOE Nation on TikTok, KOE Nation, folks, where you can find all of your KOE content with your beautiful King of Extreme Phil KOE. But you can also find all of us at Big Buckin' Empire on YouTube, Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook, and Big Buckin' Entertainment on Twitch. Also find all three of us over at the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast on YouTube and Spotify. That is Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. But like I said, KOE Nation on YouTube, Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook, Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast on Spotify. These are all places you need to be. And folks, thank you for being here. Yes, even to the Williams, thank you for being here this evening. Thank you for joining us. I hope to find all of you back here next week. Happy, healthy, much the wiser, folks. Every last one of you. Raise a glass to yourselves. We made it through 2021, and here we are in 2022. We made it together, and we are going to move forward, and we will do it here at Big Buckin' Empire. Tony Chicken, take it away.
A brilliant
Fuck
man
you.
just said, Phil, free bases juniper berries.
Jesus.
That's how much he loves gin. Yes, a glass of gin. Yes, and cheers indeed. Yes, it is 2022, folks. I am super fucking stoked. This is going to be a great year for all of our various podcasting platforms and shows, and I'm so excited that you're all here with us. Cannot wait to see what we unfold this year. I've got some ideas coming down the pike for what we can do throughout the calendar year. I think there's some good ideas. If you've got some ideas, some topics, some things you want us to talk about, anything, let us know. But last but not least, of course, the post show link right there below Phil. But you have one more week to get your death pool entries in.
15th.
Very simple. Very
Deadline.
simple to do. 15th is the deadline. You got to get them in. You send them to me or Chicken on Facebook Messenger or join our Discord link, and the link is very findable on Big Bucket Empire on Facebook. Now, all you got to do, you name 10 celebrities, 10 down to 1. Name 10 plus 2 alternates, so a total of 12. It's free to play. There will be a prize. So all you got to do, send your list of a total of 12. Number them 10 to 1, 2 alternates. Send it to one of us. You will be entered. Very simple, very free, and very fun and worth the play. So get them in. You got a week to do it.
The worst that can happen is you pick the wrong people and they live. And
Yeah.
the best thing that can happen is you pick the right people, they all die, and you get a prize.
Hey.
Okay, let's go to the post show.
Yes. On that note, folks.
Jesus Christ!
So,
Well,
on
like the
that
decibel's kind of
macabre little
dark.
note,
Eddie. Okay. All right. Jesus. Yes.
so folks,
I know how to ruin shit, don't I?
it's been a great time this evening. It's been great being here, despite all the shots of gin. Fuck. Chicken, Tony, get that outro ready to
Yeah.
go. And all you beautiful people, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. Check me out, Kiwi Nation on YouTube. Check him out, Big Buck and Empire on YouTube, Facebook. Check him out, Tony the Rod 2.0 on TikTok, folks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. God bless. Godspeed. Catch you on the flip side.
All right. Well, anyway, I never got to say goodnight, Phil. Thanks anyway. But good night, folks. Appreciate you as always. Love you. Bye.
And see if it just smooths itself out.
Back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you